What's poppin', everybody? It's your favorite doc and gossender, that girl Henny. And today we are going to be covering day 3 of the Cardi B trial. Now, it has not started as of yet, but we are going to get into it. And yes, I know my thumbnail has an error on it, which I am actually working to fix right now as we speak. But in the meantime and in between time, if you missed part one is available on my other channel, officially that girl Henny, or official that girl Henny. That's a damn shame. I don't even know the name of my other channel, child. Anyway, um it is over there. I have not brought it over here as of yet. I will be bringing it over here, so just be patient with me. I am just one person and there is a million and one things going on that I do. Okay, so I am fixing the thumbnail because this is not day 2. Like, Henny, get it together, girl. It is day 3. But I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to happen with this trial today because, oh God, I forgot. I don't even have my microphone plugged in, child. Y'all charge it to my head and not my heart, even though I kind of feel like this microphone is not doing as it was doing before. And I feel like it's giving, like I'm sitting in an echo chamber to me when I be watching it back. And I know y'all gonna be like, Henny, you are your toughest critic. Sheesh, relax. So last night we did get into day 2. We watched Cardi B's cross-examination because that was Emani's attorney that was questioning her. Hey, everybody, I see y'all coming in. Thankfully, y'all are coming in because it kind of feels odd when you're talking and it's like you're talking to yourself. But we watched that. Yesterday, we also watched day 1. So we got to see Emani testify. Now, we did not cover the doctor. We didn't cover the psychologist, her mother, or her grandmother that testified. I'm going to do some reaction videos to those for you guys so that it is a complete story. Now, we are waiting for court TV to start. They said that they were going to start at noon, and now it's saying 12:30. So I do understand about delays because y'all know that we get delayed over here. To give you the gist of everything that we have already learned, we heard Emani give her testimony of things. And basically what she's saying is that Cardi B physically assaulted her. Okay. She's saying that she had a scratch on her face, that they did show a photograph of it, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. When I show y'all the video of the doctor's testimony, you're going to see that it actually doesn't show anything. Let me just be very clear today, Shannon, I'm not with it. Please don't come in here with it. And yes, I'm calling you out. Please don't do it if you are in here. Okay, because I thought I saw you in here. You are in here. Please don't come in here on your foolery because nobody is here for it. All right. Either you're here for the content or you're not. Stay on topic. That goes for everybody. When you come in, stay on topic. Please don't take us off topic or anything. And no trolls are allowed in the chat. Okay. Just so y'all know. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So when I saw the picture, I did not see any scar on her face. Let me see if I can pull that up really quickly for you guys. Let's see. Emani Ellis, Cardi B scratch. Let's see if that pulls up the photograph that I'm looking for because it was shown in the trial. Okay. So someone did post it to their Instagram, but I don't know who is this. Okay, this is T with Tia, I guess. She showed it. Is this Instagram? This is Instagram. All right, I'm letting this play really quickly till it gets to the part that we want to see because it looks like nobody bothered to actually post this, and this is not even the photo of it. I guess she just used that as her cover to get people to look, but let me see if I could zoom in on it. No, I can't even zoom in to show y'all, but we're going to review that video anyway, but it's a bad photograph, but I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys so that y'all can get an idea. I don't see anything there. And that's not me trying to Okay, so this is someone pointing to it, and apparently this is where the scar is supposed to be. But like I said, this is grainy, and when you click on the video, it does not show the actual photograph. There's nothing that I see in here when you do a Google search that shows the injury that is being alleged. So I guess nobody screenshotted it and took a photograph of it. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get that for you guys so y'all can see it. Also, alongside of that, there were some things that were said by the attorney while he was cross-examining Cardi B that kind of got under a lot of people's skin. Nobody likes him. Nobody likes her attorney. And let's be real, we're not supposed to, because that's, well, it's not even a matter of supposed to. Put myself up there. Okay. There was a screen that I made. That's not it. There was a screen. There we go. Boom. Let me put myself there. See? I'm learning, you guys. This attorney does not seem to know how to conduct himself when it comes down to a lot of this stuff. Why? What is going on in the chat? Are we starting already? Okay, I'm going over to the other channel to moderate. I didn't moderate anybody over there as of yet. Hold on. I'm actually on that channel. I can do my moderations. Let me go to the video and I can see who's over there. All right, Ari. Boom. All right, so you have your wrench. You have your wrench. Who else? All right, so there are now officially 2 wrenches over in the other chat. Oh, you guys see all of the chats on the screen and in the chat itself? Is that how this goes? Child, I don't know, because I'm learning. I'm learning just like y'all. Okay, view the channel. Let's see who's in here. Okay. Oh no, there's some people over there and some people over there. Okay, I'm over at the old bar. Okay, you're at the old bar. All right, so the new bar is up, the old bar is up. So we're only going to stay on the new bar for a little while. I just want to run content over there while I'm live over here, just so that oh, just the screen. Okay. Just so that the numbers can run up over there. So if somebody goes over there and watches the video, hey, that's watch hours. I got to start putting content. So yeah, so the attorney got his ass ate up yesterday by the judge because of some of the stunts that he was trying to pull, like trying to bring out Cardi B's gang history and things of that nature, which there's actually an order that says that you can't bring that stuff up, nor can you bring up the past altercations, but he tried it anyway. He also attempted to treat Cardi B as a hostile witness because he felt like she had perjured herself, but her attorneys came and they said she didn't perjure herself. Perjure where, sir? Where do you see perjury? And they actually went through the depositions and all of the statements that she has made since this case has started and saw that, okay, none of this was perjury. What was revealed, though, is that Emani knew about Miss Malcolm, I believe her last name was, and that they didn't bother to reach out to this lady to try to get her to testify. Emani did try to reach out, and I'm not sure if Miss Malcolm is the receptionist or not, but I'm speaking of them as 2 separate people for the moment because I don't know if they're the same person. So Emani had reached out. Let me back up. There were 2 people that intervened between the altercation between Emani and Cardi. And the 2 people that intervened were a doctor and the receptionist for the actual doctor's office that Cardi was going to, because if y'all remember, at the time she was 4 months pregnant with her daughter Culture, and she was going to get a checkup. So those are the doctors those are the people that were considered to be witnesses because they came and intervened in the altercation. Well, it turns out that Emani had tried to reach out to the receptionist and have her come in and testify. And the receptionist responded, "You've got to be kidding me." And she refused to help Emani out with her case. So that right there is a red flag to me, telling me that there's something in this story that's not exactly kosher. Now, Emani claims that, when she ran into Cardi B, she kept it cool. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't on her phone or any of that. But Cardi B is giving a much different story. She's saying that in her capacity as a security guard, because that's what Emani was at the time for the medical building, that at first Emani was like, "Oh my God, that's Cardi B." Cardi says she turned around and looked and kept it moving. She didn't say anything. She's also said on the stand that she was not offended by her recognizing her. However, where the offense came in is when she said it again and Cardi turned around and looked and seen her phone went from here to here and she's holding it in front of her. That's when Cardi turned around and was like, "Well, why are you recording me?" And so it escalated from there, going back and forth, with Emani telling Cardi B to leave the building, Cardi refusing to leave the building. And so then the doctors and the doctor and the receptionist came out, separated the two, took Cardi in the office, and it was making Emani get in the elevator and just go. So Emani is claiming that there was a physical altercation. She received a scar on her face. And Cardi Ben told us, "Lawyer is a Jew. He can chew up all the charges." Well, that's true. But she, happy 19-month anniversary, Beyonce's wig. So, she's also claiming that she suffered anxiety, depression, PTSD. She had to leave her job, that she had plans of working in law enforcement and excelling in her career and elevating. But since this incident happened, she's been so traumatized by it that she quit that whole profession. And now she works in social services with underprivileged families. Cardi B is saying that it was not that serious. We did not have a physical altercation. I don't know what this girl is talking about. We had a verbal altercation, like a verbal exchange, but that was about it. Also, the lawyer tried to shade Cardi about her pixie wig versus her blonde, okay, her Barbie blonde that she had on, which, by the way, she was eating down yesterday. But he tried to get cute with her, and I just feel like that was a little unprofessional or whatever, but he was trying to tell her like that wig was not it. And honestly, we felt like that wig was not it. Well, I felt like that wig was not it too, because the back piece was sticking up when her head was sideways. It made her look like Titi Cardi. Titi Cardi, okay? It's cute, but it's not for court. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me personally, when you wear a short pixie cut, you've got to like have the earrings and the look, like it's got to be put together, or else it's just going to fall short. Latanya says, if Emani was waiting to get on the elevator, she should have gotten in the elevator instead of following Cardi. I agree with that. Ari says, I wonder what wig she's going to wear today. Girl, I'm looking for the look too. Okay. Swagger said, we got cranberry juice for that kidney. You know what? I don't know what you're saying, but Swagger, don't get sent to the other side, because I put Ari and Uniquely over at the new bar, okay? The new bar was unsupervised. There are 2 people over there right now because it's not a lot of traffic. So just know that my people go wherever we go. Come on, Ari, tell me she didn't look like Titi Cardi. Come on now, Titi Balcalis. Come on. I mean, she still looked cute. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shade her. I'm just saying it aged her with her being there in a black suit, and she didn't even have no hoops on, no nothing. She just looked like Titi. And then she was talking to herself. I said, Cardi is having a moment, because I understand. Y'all know when y'all get so annoyed. Look, that's telling me to prepare for media showdown, and it ain't even showdown day. But y'all see the alarm is there. Y'all know when y'all get so mad or so annoyed that you talk to yourself? That's what it was giving me that happened with Cardi sitting there in the courtroom, because she was just sitting there. Her mouth wasn't really moving, but you could see in her eyes and in her face, she was like really having a conversation. I gotta get y'all the other video. The other video will be up over here very shortly, okay? I'm just gonna put it up. No intro, no nothing, just raw footage, put it up. Yeah, Swagger, you on eggshells. Uh-oh. All right, y'all. So it looks like they may be getting ready to start the trial. I'm gonna be switching in between camera angles so y'all can see what's going on as it begins, because we no longer have a counter. We now have a piece running across the bottom of the screen. Hey, Monique. Hey, Gloria. Cardi, listen, let me tell you something. The way she switched from Belcalis to Cardi B, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And for me, it came after the judge ate that lawyer up that was questioning her. It was like you could see her turning on to Cardi B, but I don't even know if that's Cardi B. She's just funny. She's just funny, and she was definitely given on the stand. When they ended it yesterday, I will tell you this, that judge knew when to throw in the flag, like, we gonna end this right now, because Cardi was getting annoyed, and we were all getting annoyed because we kept watching this lawyer ask her the same thing. Like, he kept trying to drill it. Even after he was told to move on, he would not move on. He just kept going. So I think for me, that was the most annoying part about everything. He did the same thing when he was questioning Emani. And I'm like, this is your lawyer. Oh, if you at the new bar, understand the new bar is going to end. So at some point, so you need, come on over to the old bar too. At some point, you're going to have to just stay over there on the new bar if you in a new bar so that we can run some of those watch hours up. Because, child, I need to watch hours and subscribe. So y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And if you're on the new channel, or if you're on the old channel and don't know about the new channel, please go to the new channel. Please go to the new channel. Let me get the new channel's information for y'all so it could be dropped down in the chat. Let me switch channel. Oh, I am on that channel already. Okay. Nope. That's official. That girl Henny. I've got to change the names up too, because they're too similar. They're really too similar to one another. All right. So let me get that for y'all and drop it down in the chat. And do it on both channels, because I don't know which channel is which. So if you do not know, that is the new channel, which is officially That Girl Henny. This one I'm going to be changing the name up. Let's just refresh this page, because I don't understand why they haven't started yet. Maybe there's another one going. Hold on, let me see. Is there another one going? Maybe the guy is at the bathroom. Now, court cases are boring, just so y'all know. Watch Bar and Crime, Law and Crime. I said Bar and Crime. I can't even watch Law and Crime, because Law and Crime, they're a little staticky with theirs. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that is, but it will annoy not only me, but it will also annoy the hell out of Uniquely and everybody else. Well, at least they're showing the Great Seal of California on their channel on Law and Crime. They still have not started yet. I'm here until we close, so the hours go up. Thank you so much, B More. Yeah, Court TV hasn't started. Listen, Swagger got what he got yesterday. For whatever he did, whatever they said he did that shit. In the meantime and in between time, while we are waiting for them to start, let's just go ahead and let's talk about this, since we're talking about Cardi B. Now, the Breakfast Club yesterday, they covered that Cardi B did an interview, and I did say to you guys that we would go and review the interview that was done. I believe it was done on Apple Music, and she talked about her divorce from Offset. So let's hear a little bit about what she had to say about divorcing.
Going through a divorce is very, very tough, because you marry somebody and the person that you divorcing is not the person that you married. You really ask yourself, like, who the f that I married? Like, there is no love there. But to me, I always feel like, it's like, if I ever walk away from something, like, I get along with all my exes. Even if we don't talk, we never ended it on some nasty, nasty stuff. It has gotten to the point that it's like, I feel like I really hate you. Like, I think I hate you. Everybody should walk away with what they came with. things gonna hurt for a couple of months, but especially when there's kids, it's like we should be able to co-parent. We should be able to have a conversation.
100%.
But it's not like that. It's actually, I'm going through something that is like kind of like very like dark. I don't know. It's like when somebody died. Like it's like you feel pain, and then it's like now you got the bills of the funeral.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. It's very interesting to hear her say that, because I've always said that breaking up with people, even when it's just a friendship, it's kind of like you go through this process of grieving, and you need to go through the grief in order to get to the good times. But she mentioned something about everybody walk away with what they came with. And I found that to be very interesting that she said that, because a lot of times when you get into divorce situations, people want to take half of things that they're not entitled to. If you didn't put not 1 hour of work in on anything that I've accumulated while we were together, then you're not entitled. That goes for man and woman. I've never really understood that. I do understand we built a life together. The kids are accustomed to a certain lifestyle, yada, 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 yada. Okay. I do understand wanting to be compensated for emotional, mental anguish and distress. I get all of that, but I've never really understood the concept of, if I come and I build this thing, right? Let's say I come and I build a multi-million-dollar company while you and I are married. If you were not a part of any part of that business, I don't care if you came there and you answered phones. If you answered phones, then yes, I could see you helping me. Like if you were there in the beginning, in the groundwork, and you were helping me put it together, and we were structuring things together, you were my soundboard, I'm bouncing things and ideas off of you and then running with the ideas that we've come up with together. You actually hold a position in my company and all of that. Then I could see saying that I'm entitled to a portion of that company because I helped put in the work. Okay. But if you did not put in any work, if you did not believe in my dream, if you gave me hell and gave me grief and gave me nothing but chaos and confusion the whole time that I was building this thing up, and then I began to give this lifestyle that you could not afford, then you are not entitled to half of nothing. That's just how I see it. Okay. That's just how I see it. And not a lot of people will agree with me with that. Now, there are exceptions to this. If this person was home, be it male or female, because we do know that there are stay-at-home dads, just like there are stay-at-home moms. If you were home holding down the house, holding down the kids, and you're taking care of all of this stuff while I'm out building, then yes, I can see you being entitled. But a lot of people feel like just because I married you, I'm entitled to half of what you've accumulated. That's not so. You're not entitled to shit if you ain't put in on this. You wasn't shooting with me you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Huh? I'm just saying. She also had more to say. I kind of forgot. Don't charge it to my head and not my heart what she talked about, but let's hear what else she had to say. Oops.
Myself, because people be hard on me. Nobody. I have to be hard on myself because people be hard on me. Nobody ever for me some grades. Nothing. Nobody ever give me no grades. Like it's like I'm not allowed to have a flop. I'm not allowed to have a song that is like I want to do because like it's just in my heart to do. Like it's almost everything gotta be great. Everything have to be amazing, and it's like everything I have to put my mind, thought, foot, ass on it. Like grandma's be like, I put my feet in it. Yeah, I put my whole body in it. Put my soul in it.
Yeah, you don't get grades when you're on top. And
okay, so I don't want to play too much because it is the Breakfast Club, but I'm gonna play a little bit of what Charlamagne the God had to say.
you don't get grades when you're on top because you've been winning for so long that your haters can't wait to see you fall. Yeah, that's all it is. And by the way, it's not a fall. Everything just ain't gonna be number one.
Right. Yeah, and Cardi, I mean, sorry to say, she set the bar for herself. She did that,
That's right.
know, with Bodak and, all her earlier hits and everything. And then the first album, Invasion of Privacy, like, pat yourself on the back. You're in competition with yourself.
And I like that Jess Hilarious said that, and I like what they were saying, and I think all of us can apply that to our lives because at some point in time, we do set the bar for ourselves. And when I heard this, it kind of hit home for me with a lot of this stuff that has been going on with my YouTube channel and all of that. I know that I was told that During the summer months, YouTube starts paying differently because a lot of people are not actually watching YouTube. They're out, they're vacationing, they're doing this, they're doing that. And then when the fall comes, the money starts to pick back up. And this came from, and I'm going to say a shout out to Tisa, because Tisa's the one who told me this when we were at the Diddy trial and I was talking to her about YouTube. She informed me of this, and I kind of remembered this yesterday after I had a panic attack. My anxiety tweaked so bad, where you set the bar for yourself. So when I said I've put unnecessary pressure on me, that's not just me. A lot of us put unnecessary pressures on ourselves because we've set the bar so high. When we're good at something and we come out swinging, we expect everything that we do to be hitting like everything else was. We don't expect to have this low period. And then you start to feel that peer pressure where it's like, I can't afford to have this happening. I can't afford to fumble. I can't afford to take a L. I can't afford, you know what I'm saying? Even in our everyday lives, when you think about how you set the bar for just in your home with your children and with your partners, sometimes that ego comes in and it makes it hard for you to be able to accept an L in your life. Like, I can't let this happen because. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm learning, is I have to let go, and you guys got to let go. Sometimes we can't be in control of every damn thing that is going on in our lives. Like, look at what's going on right now with her. Look at the way life is lifing for all of us. We're not in control of any of that stuff. It's just happening, and we're just existing and striving and thriving through it. So I got what she said, like that competition is there, whether it's you versus you or you versus a billion people, or you versus two people, you versus another person. It's always going to be there. The pressure is going to be there. So we just have to learn to thrive through it. The trial is actually starting now. So that was perfect timing. The camera is facing the ceiling. When they start, we will be able to hear. And I did want to do this live because, sometimes watching these trials are boring. And you guys being in the comment section is going to liven the mood up and it's going to make it rock. Now, if you are at the new bar, please come over to the previous bar. I don't know what to call it. Come on home, okay? If you at the new bar, come on home, all right? Because I'm about to end that live. So be sure that you are... Let me put the channel in the chat for y'all that are at the new bar, and you may not know how to get to the old bar. Let me go ahead and make that simple for you. So you could just click the link and come on over, because I am going to close this bar down. The new bar, that is. I'm closing down the new bar. All right. If you're in the home bar, then stay where you are. If you're in the previous bar, then come on over. All right. So there you go. So if you're at the new bar, thank you so much for tapping in and tuning in. We'll see you over at the home bar. I've already ended it. Did it end? I think it ended. Hold on, let me make sure. That's official, that girl. Honey, let me switch channels. Okay, you back? It ended over there? Okay, we got a couple of subscribers over there. We slowly getting up there. We slowly getting up there. Hey, Dice. Yeah, we not live no more. All right, that's not bad. We slowly getting our numbers up. Okay. This is cool. All right. So I don't know, but I'm here. You here? You here? Yes, it did. I'm over here now. Thank you so much, you guys that went over there and watched and put the views on there. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm going to keep doing it like this until we get it there. That's it. That's all. Hey, Enigma. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Make sure that y'all are leaning on that like button. Yes. Welcome home, y'all. Ari, hold on. Does Ari have a wrench? Because that's one thing that it doesn't tell me in Restream. Ari, you have a wrench, right? No, Swag is here. Swag is back. He was just timed out. He's back. Or can y'all not see him and only I can see him? They said wait you out early. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, because it doesn't show me if everybody has it. Y'all can see me. I can see you. They can see you on the screen. They might not be able to see you in the actual chat. Wait, let me come on over here. Oh, y'all can see. Wait a minute, let me come over here because she might be putting you out. So. Swagger gonna mess around and get himself put right back out. Okay, you over there. We see you. We can see you seeing us, see you seeing us, see you. But anyway, how do y'all feel about that Cardi B and Offset divorce? We got to go back through the divorce paperwork. I did a video on it. Maybe I should run that again because Offset was being petty the last time we checked in on the divorce. So we got to see what's going on with them because it was a 24-hour. Well, guess what? It wasn't 24 hours, okay? Because he got timed out last night in the 10 o'clock live. So how he back here? YouTube, you got some explaining. Your first day out, from what I remember from wearing nails, they didn't even scratch my itch good. How do they break your skin? Ravishing Rhonda, I'm putting that up on the screen. Because this right here. Now, if y'all remember when I was getting my nails done by Jonathan in New York, which I miss him so much. Y'all remember I liked my nails looking like talons, the eagle nails and all of that, how I used to get them, pointed. He would still have to round those off. And if he just so happened to forget to round one, I would go to scratch. And maybe for the first couple of days, it would be a scratch. But then after that, it would be gone. But most people don't like their nails sharp like that because you do injure yourself. You rip your clothes, like all types of stuff happens. You accidentally poke yourself in the eye. And if your nails are sharp, you're going to end up taking your whole eye out. So I don't even understand. And the way that this lawyer was wording it, saying that she cut her face, because that's what he was saying. He was like, oh, she cut her face with her nail. She didn't cut her face. She scratched it. Like, come on now. Come on now. And that's even alleged. Because what? Oh my God, y'all, Milo is sleeping. Thank God. Need to drop first day out track, Swagger. You know what? I'm not messing with y'all. She should have left him long time ago. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I agree with you on that. Yeah, right. Especially if you have to change diapers. You don't want them long claws. I do agree that she should have left him a long time ago because Offset just had a bad habit of cheating. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. I gotta go off the camera for a second, but I'm with her name. Need to drop first day out track, Swagger. Y'all, I gotta go off the camera for him a long time ago. My bad. My bad. I said Cardi's hair is longer than that wig. I was just steadily running my mouth and I couldn't understand what y'all was trying to say when y'all was saying no sound. So boom, number one, I said I just wanted to make sure that that y'all couldn't see my whole room, because y'all know my headboard is a mirror and I don't need people trying to look all up in my ish. I hate that. So yeah, I wanted to make sure you couldn't see my whole room when I went over there to go get my water jug and put my earrings and stuff on. Y'all still can't hear me? Oh, okay. All right. And y'all see why he always catches strays. He stay talking. Yeah, stay talking ish. Okay. Offset really put Cardi B through it. I think we can all agree to that he really put Cardi B through the ringer with all the cheating allegations, and then her and her friends went over there to fight that girl at the bar. Like it became a lot. I think Offset has done everything except have a child on her that we know of, child. I hope that man didn't have no child on her. Y'all think he got some secret baby somewhere? Your daughter showed you. Yeah, her hair is long. But that's what happens when you wear your hair in a protective style. And while dudes be out here talking about chicks wearing wigs, that's how a lot of females get their hair to grow, wearing them wigs. Off cheat. The comments are a little delayed when they pop on the screen. Yeah, they're a little delayed for me. So the way they're popping up for y'all is the way they're popping up for me. So sometimes they be delayed on my side as well. Well, they are delayed on my side. I ain't going to say sometimes. Now, what the hell are they doing? Why are we still waiting, Jesus? Look, we still looking at the ceiling, y'all. We is still looking at the damn ceiling. And I don't want to start talking about something else and then, they start and we miss something. I don't want to miss not one moment of this because, child, let me tell you something. The way Cardi entertained us yesterday, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Hey, Shay, did I say it right? Is it Shay? Her hair longer than that lady. Why you had to go there? Hey, Sherm. Why you had to go there? Yeah, see, and a lot of people don't know what be going on underneath them wiggies, okay? Them wiggies be helping the girlies grow that hair out, okay? That's a secret weapon. And I got me some lockies, okay? Yes, he could have brought that girl many STDs back. I hope he didn't bring her back any STDs. I really hope he didn't. I really hope he didn't. And what is this that I hear? Now, word on the curb. I done heard this and seen this around the intranet. Okay, I want to make sure I said it right. Word on the curb and around the internet is that Offset is now asking for a DNA test for the last baby. Did y'all hear that? Henny Glasses in the chat if y'all heard Offset was asking for a DNA test, because I could have sworn that Offset said they already took a DNA test when he was at that hospital. We ain't talking about the child. We're talking about a DNA test. Difference, okay? Because we don't talk about kids over here. Did y'all hear that? Nah, them wigs pull off a lot of hair when they're not installed properly. See, the thing is, you're supposed to install it not on your hairline, in front of your hairline. That's why a lot of times people go from having this much forehead to this much forehead. Y'all did hear that. Okay, so there's a couple more people in here. See, I be telling y'all, word on the curb. Word on the curb. And it be. Unfortunately, her fans what? Hold on. Her fans to warn Cardi, the red flag. Oh, tried to warn Cardi. The red flag was loud, off to go cheat. Got 2 kids with birthdays the same month. You know what? You got a thing about that. And I'm not saying you wrong for it, but let me tell you something. Beyonce's wig is not trying to hear it. She don't care if they in the same year. They could be 6 months apart. She's gonna point that out. It is a red flag. It is a red flag, but it also depends when it happened. Because sometimes, people don't. I know the general statement is once a cheater, always a cheater, but that's not always true. I know some people who was cheaters that are actually very faithful people. They just had to find somebody that could soothe that ravishing fire they've got down under. Talk about them weave cap wigs. What about them? There's a protectant that you put on your head first. Okay, so see, y'all heard that too. Now that's trifling, because didn't he say that they already took a DNA test? I heard they already did. And I don't even understand why they would do that. Why leave the kids out of it? I don't even want to talk about it no further. I was just asking if y'all had heard the rumor, child. Oh, so I had gotten a suggestion from someone to start doing like a Dear Henny segment, where you guys could actually send me questions or concerns or whatever. Y'all can send me some stuff in the inbox that's appropriate. And I may pick your letter to answer on a live. I'm a little nervous about that because y'all be cutting up and y'all might be asking me some stuff. It would be anonymous. I would not say who it is from, and you can sign it anonymous, even though it's coming from your email to mine, I guess. I guess I would have to try to set up an email for that, huh? That would be cool. And then put the Moesha song. I would definitely do that with the Moesha song. Dear Henny. I'm scared though. I am scared. So I'll set up an email and I'll set up the name and everything for y'all. I ain't going to say what the email will be because, we got lurkers that be stealing and thieving. But I definitely am going to do that today. Let me put it in my phone as a note, as an alarm, as a matter of fact, because them notes don't be always getting to me. All right, so let's put this in at 7:45 p.m. Let's label this set up. All right. Yeah, but see, look, listen, I don't even know. Y'all gonna be asking all types of Ari or the Reverend Hot Tub Music. Y'all, Henny would never take my letter seriously. You're not supposed to let me know who it is, because I ain't never gonna say who it is. I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna try to answer it, and then I'm gonna let the chat, answer it too. Y'all really, I like that idea, so we're gonna start doing that idea. I'm a little scared though. That was a good idea. I don't know if they want me to say who they are that came up with the idea, but shout out to you for that idea. And I cannot believe they must be waiting for Cardi. They gotta be waiting for Cardi, because this don't make no damn sense. In the meantime and in between time, y'all make sure that y'all are hitting that like button and staying active in the chat. I just saw something. Let's see. Now, what's going on with court? They super late, super duper late. They said 12 o'clock. It's now 1 o'clock, and we have been on here just kicking it. I don't mind just kicking it with y'all though. Hey Henny, check your inbox when you get a chance. The girl Henny one. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me go see what I'm seeing. I'm gonna see what I'm seeing. They are going to make us. Hold on. In this one? Okay, she said in this one. I'm looking. You sure it's not in the official one? Let me see, because I don't see you.
We're just meeting and conferring about witnesses, the special verdict form, and the jury instructions. And did the court want us to continue doing that now or during the break at 11?
Yeah, probably during the break.
Thank you.
Yesterday I ruled that Dr. Finke could testify. I want to rule on the Malcolm issue. I don't think that there's any evidence of intentionally hiding this witness. I think both parties wanted to identify this witness. I think both parties made attempts to investigate and to identify this witness. At the final status conference, the receptionist was identified as a witness. We had discussions about attempting to identify her. She subsequently was identified, so I don't think that there's unfair surprise. I don't find any evidence of bad faith in terms of the discovery process, and so I'm going to allow her to testify.
May I add one thing about that, Your Honor?
What's that?
May I add one thing about
What's that?
Yesterday you suggested that I believe the purpose of saying it is to have fairness to my side is you would allow me to depose her. If I wish to depose her, would you allow that?
I think if she can be deposed over, say, the lunch break, because I think you're going to call her today.
Plaintiff's counsel left a message yesterday that apparently it sounds like he's going to run out of witnesses this morning.
Okay.
We intend to call her this morning. She is unavailable in the afternoon. She has a child that she has to take care of. The child is in, I think, preschool at the moment, and so that's her only window.
May I respond now?
Go ahead.
Why is the attorney trying so hard to stop this witness from testifying? Like, he's saying he wants to depose her, but yesterday they were saying, we're on court team, babe. They were saying yesterday that this attorney had time to make these requests ahead of time. And now the judge is ruling that she's going to be able to testify. And listen, Cardi's team is like, she coming this morning. Okay. She got kid to take care of. She's coming this morning.
It's not that I'm going to be running out of witnesses. I wanted to learn what was going to happen with the hearing today about these witnesses, and there was no ruling about my witnesses. There's still 3 more to go. So I did leave a message for Mr. Peterson that my intention was to have Cardi B testify today, possibly put on the plaintiff, recall her as to some of the facts that are discussed in Cardi B, and then have the defendants put on their witnesses in the afternoon, and I would then, if it drags on, bring more witnesses next week.
Your Honor, if I may. First of all, I would object to him recalling in his own case in chief a witness, a party who's already been questioned and there was cross. But second, the idea, what he's referring to in his phone message last night, was that Your Honor said that you would be willing to allow parties to take witnesses out of order, which I understood to mean that if there was a defendant witness, I could put them on during the plaintiff's case in chief. What he's proposing is that he's run out of witnesses and wants me to take my case before he rests, and I would object to that.
Your Honor, it's not that I'm saying that I'm running out of witnesses. What I'm saying is the court has advised us that we can call witnesses out of order. Because it's a holiday weekend, these witnesses have other plans, the same way that his witness is unavailable in the afternoon. Dr. Azizulahi, Ms. Parsi, and Emani Ellis, they have their own obligations and they're not available to testify today, but they would be available next week on Tuesday right after Labor Day.
Generally speaking, I'm okay with having witnesses being called out of order, but I think, was Amanda Kelly, when was Amanda Kelly identified?
She was 100% identified. She would be testifying as to Dr. Scher that he has died in 2021, if there could be an agreement between counsel and the court, that the court would make an instruction that it is a fact that Dr. Scher has died in 2021, that the parties have stipulated to that. I don't need to call that.
Okay.
That's
I don't understand why he's trying to call somebody to testify to the fact that the doctor has passed away when they are the court and they could legally find out through death certificate, which is a part of the vital statistics office. You can find out whether or not he truly passed away. But, you know, it's like he's playing, to me, this lawyer is playing tit for tat. That's my opinion. That doesn't mean that it's necessarily what it is, but it feels like tit for tat, because at the end of the day, why is it that, you're running out of witnesses? Like he said, you're towards the end of your witnesses, and okay, it's the holiday, but when you subpoena somebody to come into work, your Jet 2 holiday gets put to the side, honey, because you got to go to court. So I'm this lawyer right here, I don't know. He left a bad taste in our mouths yesterday, and it looks like he's continuing to leave one today. Let's rinse, spit, and repeat.
all I want her for.
There was, look, I don't know.
You can look online. There's a death certificate.
I don't know. My understanding and my recollection is the plaintiff testified he died, so I don't know why we need a receptionist to come in and testify that he died.
Because there's not something concrete that establishes that fact. Amanda Kelly also is a
Can we
witness.
just say it's not in dispute?
Why not stipulate?
I don't have any evidence that he's in Jamaica living a high life. I mean,
Okay. Well,
if that resolves the issue, that's fine. We're not going to put on evidence that he's alive and hiding or something.
I will say this. Amanda Kelly also witnessed, when the witness came into their office, she saw the scar. She'd be testifying about things like that they had a medical file for her. There's a lot more involved that really Emani Ellis would be beneficial for you. So it's up to them. If they want to take that chance and have all that come out, that's what's coming. I'm willing to let that go and keep it simple, because the court wants this to go fast. All I want is a stipulation.
I want you to go efficiently.
Correct, yes, Your Honor. All I'm asking for is a simple request that Dr. Scher has died. Whether she saw him, didn't see him, that's coming through the plaintiff. But he's dead. He is.
Hold up. Did he just threaten him and say all of that is going to come out? So if you want to take the chance of that she saw the scar on her face, yo, this is crazy. We're going to watch, though. I'm not going to interrupt no more. We're going to watch. Hey, Yadameen.
Well, what proof? I mean, once you show defense counsel, whatever proof you've got that he's dead, and then he can stipulate to it.
Yeah, but he's adding more to it. He's saying that she.
There is more. If Amanda Kelly.
Wait, that's not interrupted or address each other. All right.
He's adding a lot more that was never disclosed before. When he added Amanda, whatever her name is, in July, he said receptionist to Dr. Scher. That was it. Now he's saying that she's going to testify that she didn't see a scar on it. They have no medical records.
May I respond?
He's not done yet.
That there are they produce no medical records by Dr. Scher. So, I mean, this is a complete end around discovery. They never identified her in discovery. And if he's asking me to stipulate that he's dead, but adding all this baggage to it, if there's any deposition that should be taken, if there's going to be all that baggage, then the deposition should be of this witness.
But I think he's saying he won't call her if you stipulate the doctor's dead. And you say you have proof of the doctor's
Let me
dead.
tell you, Your Honor, let me tell the court respectfully what Amanda Kelly knows. Amanda Kelly was the office manager and a nurse. She's a licensed nurse who saw the patient together with Dr. Scher. It would have been great if Dr. Scher was alive. He could testify, produce his medical file. We're prejudiced because he's dead. Plaintiff treated with that doctor. That doctor's name, address, everything was disclosed in discovery. It wasn't hidden. They had it. So Amanda Kelly is going to testify that, one, this was our patient in 2018. We had a medical file. Unfortunately, Dr. Scher died in 2021. I have no access to it. I did examine the patient with Dr. Scher. I saw she had a scar. It looked to be within a few months of that date. If they want all that to come in, that's really helpful to me. But it's not that important that I'm willing, as a gesture of good faith, to let it go as long as they stipulate that Dr. Scher is in fact dead as of 2021. So that the jury understands that there's possibly no way that I could bring in Dr. Scher to speak about what he knows.
If counsel is saying that he's not going to call this witness, if we agree or stipulate that it is undisputed, then we don't dispute
Right.
that the doctor died, that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want all the extra back.
No extra baggage.
Okay, done.
But how would we let the jury
I'll
know?
tell the jury.
When?
I can do
Today?
it during jury, I can do it during instructions, or I can do it now.
I would like it.
Okay.
Well,
That Amanda Kelly was a witness to that fact.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
All right, fine. Okay.
and I would prefer the word disputed rather than stipulated, just because we don't know.
And what's the doctor's first name?
John Scher, MD, and he was plaintiff's plastic surgeon, the first one,
Okay.
in 2018.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And then what about these other folks?
The issue with recalling the plaintiff again?
No, what? Who's Parsi?
Parsi is the receptionist, Dr. Azizulai. Dr. Azizulai has an office there, several floors down, but he happened to be in that vicinity and learned of the disturbance and came upstairs with Parsi. And Amanda Kelly we've already discussed, and Mike Shoke was just another patient in the building.
And to what extent, if any, is there testimony cumulative? Did they all see the same thing?
It's the same like their Dr. Finke and their witness Malcolm. Then I would argue that that's cumulative, and they show only one.
I'm just asking you, are they did they see different things?
I don't know what they saw. I never deposed them. They never deposed them. It's the
We
same
never-
like their
we
two.
never do them.
It is exactly the same like their two witnesses. They have a doctor and a receptionist, and I have a doctor and a receptionist.
Well,
So if the court is going to limit me, I would ask that they limit them to one witness on
No,
each.
I'm not saying I'm limiting anything. I just don't want the same two people to come in and offer the exact same testimony.
What if
Do y'all see how he's playing this tit for tat game? He's saying, okay, y'all allowed, he's saying the court is allowing Cardi B's team to bring in somebody that wasn't deposed, so we get to bring in somebody who wasn't deposed. They have a doctor and a receptionist for them. We have a doctor and a receptionist for us. The thing is, you have a doctor and a receptionist to the plastic surgeon's office that are not witnesses to what happened. They would be considered witnesses after the fact. They cannot attest to if that scratch actually came from the incident or not. They can only attest to hearsay, which would be what she has told them, because they did not witness the incident at all. As where the doctor and receptionist that Cardi B and her team are bringing in, they were actual witnesses, not to the whole incident that happened, but to at least going in and separating the two, what happened from that moment and what they observed. So at the end of the day, him bringing these people in to say, yeah, I saw a scar on her face, that doesn't mean that they necessarily know for sure where this scar came from, because I could go to the doctor and I could have scratched my face, got my face scratched by Milo, and Milo left 2 scratches down the side of my face. I could then go to a doctor and tell the doctor, hey, I had an altercation with somebody and this is what happened from their nails. Who's going to debate what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even the people that he's trying to bring in, they're not witnesses to the incident itself. Does that make sense to y'all?
they did see the same thing? Why can't they say that?
Because it's cumulative.
But they're two separate witnesses that see the same thing.
And what benefit is there to it?
Because when more people testify to the same thing, it makes it more true.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Your Honor, we don't even
I
know.
mean, that's why.
He can't even tell you if it's cumulative because he's telling you he doesn't know what they're going to say.
I know what they're going to say in general. They're going to say that the incident occurred the way that the plaintiff says it occurred.
But they weren't there.
And
They came upstairs
During the incident?
at some point. The same way their doctor showed up.
He's lying.
Sufficient offer of proof, and
Well, here's what I'm willing to do. I will.
Sorry, how much time? Can you please admonish counsel not to interrupt me?
I would ask the same. For
I don't think he has been. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Counsel says we didn't take their depositions. They weren't identified until the end of July, or referenced it until the end of July. So we had no chance to take the depositions.
All right. If you want to propose, if you want them to testify and you can offer proof, then you're specific as to what they saw and when they saw it.
I have no problem. I will contact him again. I cannot produce them today, but I will take that up any time that I need to.
All right. Are we otherwise ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is the referee ready? Ms. Almanzar, if you want to take a stand.
Cardi, we are just as confused as you, Mama. We don't even understand what just happened right there, neither, and what it is that he's trying to present to the case, to the court. It's like he's trying to say that there's more people that are going to testify to what his client has to say. But again, like I just said to you guys, there is no, they're not eyewitnesses to the events that happened right then and there. They're witnesses to the event after the fact. How do we know that in the midst of them breaking them two apart, that she didn't scratch herself or get scratched by accident by something else? Like, we don't know that. He's saying, oh, these doctors came upstairs after the fact. Get the hell out of here. You had to get a new one. I'm so sorry that happened, Shaniqua. I thought you had got it back from the lady, from what I read in the comments. So I misunderstood what you read. But either way, I'm glad you got your property back. But yeah, this lawyer has been pissing me off the whole time. Like, do you not understand? You're suing a celebrity. You, like I was saying all last night, you should have had your T's crossed and your I's dotted. This, I don't get what he's saying. But anyway, y'all, Cardi is on the stand right now. Arnice said this trial is a joke. I don't know who prepped Cardi, but she need firing. Shaking my head. She testifying for clout and attention. Oh my God, where is the scar? First of all, I don't know. I mean, Cardi, to me, Cardi has been, you know, she's been entertaining, yes, because she is an entertainer. Oh God, I'm sorry, but she's been giving it. This case is won already by Cardi, in my opinion.
When we were discussing yesterday at the end, we were talking about the issue where you testified that Miss Ellis was recording you with her cell phone. You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what type of cell phone she was using at the time?
I'm not quite sure. I just remember it was square.
What color was the cell phone?
It had a case. It definitely had a case. But
When-
I'm not sure.
Do you know if the type of phone that she was using when she was recording you, would a light go on, or would some kind of noise?
It didn't have a light. It didn't have a light.
Right. So if the cell phone was facing Miss Ellis, I'm assuming it was. Well, let me ask you that. Was the cell phone that you're talking about, was it facing you or was it facing Miss Ellis?
The camera was facing me. When I got off the elevator, her phone was here. Then when I was walking and she was behind me, and then she said, "Oh my God, y'all, Cardi B." I looked back and the camera was like right there, like practically on her chest type stuff. I'm like, yo, why are you recording me?
Okay. And you've seen, like, you know, police officers where they have a camera on the front of them. Have you ever seen that, where a police officer will have that?
I never seen that, but that was her phone, not a camera.
I understand that, but I'm saying, have you ever seen a security officer, a police officer have a special camera on their chest which records what occurs in front of them?
Relevance, yeah.
I'm not saying she was recording you. I am asking you this question. If she was recording you, why does it matter?
Because she's a security guard and I'm going to a doctor's office. It definitely mattered.
You were causing a disturbance. Maybe
I
she
wasn't
wanted to
causing
record
a
you.
disturbance.
Time out. Let's not talk over each other, number one. Wait for him to finish
Sorry.
asking the question before you answer.
Do you own the building of 8920 Wilshire Boulevard?
No, I was walking to a doctor's office.
Do you agree that you were a guest in that building? You were
Yes.
a visitor, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. When a security officer tells you to leave, are you supposed to leave?
Objection, Your
Yes or
Honor.
no?
Sustained, it's asked and answered. We covered this yesterday.
Who is he talking to? Who is he? Okay, who is he talking to? Sir, I'm gonna need you to lower your tone. Are you talking to me? I know he asked to treat her like a hostile witness, but I feel like he's using that as a way to go at her. But let's continue.
You were causing a disturbance in the building.
She started the disturbance.
Did you
I'm
also...
sorry, ma'am, if you hear an objection, please wait.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
That should pass.
What's wrong?
Do you remember yesterday you said that there was a verbal altercation between the two of you? You remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And an altercation is a fight, isn't it? It's a verbal fight. You had a verbal fight with her.
Asked and answered.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Sustained.
You used the F word during that fight, didn't you?
Yes.
What other words did you use? Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to
Why-
her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to
I
her
want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for
The
herself
objection
again.
is sustained.
And, Your Honor, can we have civility in the
Yeah.
courthouse?
Yo,
why
he
don't
is
we
bugging.
just
He
take your
lost
temperature
his
down a
pace.
little bit? If you have factual questions to ask her, please do so. It's not the time to argue with her.
What were the words that you used when you got off the elevator to this security guard who's no longer a security guard at this time?
Objection to argumentative and also covered yesterday.
It's been covered several times, so it's asked and answered. It's objection sustained.
What did you tell Emani Ellis yesterday?
Counsel, you need to move on.
What were you holding in your hand at the time when you got off the elevator?
Objection, well, excuse me, argument.
Overruled.
Nothing, correct? You weren't holding anything, were you?
No.
You had both of your hands free to do whatever you wanted to do, correct? Yes or no?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And if you wanted to scratch or cut her face with your right hand or your left hand, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it, correct?
But
You're
I
not
didn't.
disabled,
But
right?
I didn't because I had a baby inside me.
How did she
Time
know?
out, time out. Let's slow down the pace just a little bit before the opportunity to give
Yo,
objections. and
he's
appropriate-
bugging right now. He's doing this on purpose to get her to snap out so she could try. Let me pause it for a
And
second.
again, I would ask that counsel.
Let me pause for a second so I could tell y'all what I'm thinking, and y'all could tell me if y'all are thinking this too. I think he is purposefully trying to provoke her to get her to snap out so that she will behave in a manner that would show her anger so they could see. And if she slips up and says, yo, my nigga, and anything, because you know, New York, we use that N-word a lot, okay? He's trying to provoke her right now. You see how we are all getting angry because he's just being aggressive with her? He wants her to snap out on that stand. This is what he's doing. He's purposely pushing her buttons. Cardi, better hold it together, girl. Hold it together. This is all tactic.
Or his voice. This isn't.
So, Your Honor, I was told yesterday that my voice was too low by others, so that's why it's a little bit higher today, so that everybody can hear what I could say, as well as the witness.
I think there's a difference between volume and tone. I
Right.
think the volume is fine, the tone is a little bit argumentative.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I apologize for that. I will try to do my best to tone it down. So, again, I will ask you to tell us and admit to this fact that you are not disabled, correct?
I'm not what?
Are you disabled?
At that moment, no.
Objection,
No.
Your
Are
Honor.
you disabled?
Overruled.
Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you the
Okay,
things I can't do?
Fine. What was your disability on February 24th of 2018? What was your disability?
I was pregnant. I couldn't protect myself, even if I wanted to. She's like twice my size.
No problem, no problem. Let me ask you this. How
Counsel,
many
if you
months
ask a
pregnant
question,
were
you
you?
need to wait for the answer.
Okay, yes.
You done, man?
How many months pregnant were you?
I was around 13 to 12 weeks.
Months? 4 months? 3 months? 3 to 4 months. Fair enough? Did you have a bulging belly?
No, I didn't.
Did Miss Emani Ellis know that you were pregnant?
Objection calls for speculation.
Do you know if Emani Ellis knew that you were pregnant when you walked out of that elevator?
No, I didn't know. But she knows that I'm a patient. When you're a patient to go see a medical anything, you shouldn't even try to fight nobody. You don't know what disability they have.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question. When you say you were disabled, were you disabled in your upper extremities, your arms? Were your arms disabled? The reason I'm asking is I want to make it very clear for everybody that your arms can go up and down, and they could go up and down now, and they could go up and down on that day as well. You agree to this?
Objection, argumentative, asked and answered in a different way, and I guess that's fine.
I'll let, you can answer this once. Please don't ask it again.
If my arms were disabled? No, my arms weren't disabled. No.
Can you raise your arms up now?
Objection, Your Honor.
Can you? You don't have to do it physically. I'm saying, are you able to do it?
Yes.
And on that day, you were able to do it as well, correct?
If I wanted to, yes.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
I mean,
Aside from your disability of being 3 to 4 months pregnant, did you have any other disabilities?
No. No.
Do you have a disabled placard? Are you legally disabled in any way?
Why don't you move on, Counsel?
And the hoodie that you had on, what color was it? Was it black, white, yellow, purple, pink?
I really don't remember.
And was the hoodie over your head or
Yes.
no? You wore it for what reason over your head? To protect your identity?
It could be very. I don't really want people to recognize me. My hair not done, my makeup not done. I probably just woke up. A lot of reasons.
And when you went there in the afternoon at 1:30 p.m., had you just woken up at that moment? Well, shortly before 1:30 p.m. on a Saturday?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
When you went to the building at 1:30 p.m., were you fasting or you had eaten something before you went to see the doctor?
Sustained.
that's personal. I'm glad he sustained it.
Now, when you saw Miss Emani Ellis and you got out of the elevator, not asking who did what, I'm asking was there any contact between you and her of any kind? What that means is fingers to fingers, shoes to shoes, knees to knees, any contact between you and Emani Ellis of any kind. Was there? Yes or no?
No.
So she didn't touch you, correct?
No.
So if somebody comes here and testifies that she did do something to you physically, you disagree with that testimony, or you will, correct?
She didn't touch me.
Okay.
She didn't get to touch me. No. She was going to touch me, but she didn't get to touch
When you
me.
say she was going to touch you, how do you know that? You
Because
assuming?
we were chest to chest at one point.
So then your chest did touch, right?
I'll say that, but you did say when I got off the elevator,
Okay.
we
Let's-
we walked a little bit. That's when we got chest to chest. When we got off the elevator, we didn't do no contact.
I understand. So here's how we're going to do this. The date of the incident is February 24th of 2018. Do you agree?
Yes.
Now I'm going to talk to you about the whole day. Not just the minute you got off the elevator. When I say the whole day, it's from the moment you got off the elevator, you saw Emani Ellis, you had your fight with her, whether it was verbal or not. At some point, she went away or you went away.
Mm-hmm.
So during that segment of time of your
Yes.
life, which was how many minutes in your opinion? 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute?
It was probably like a minute 45. It was so quick. It was really quick.
Perfect. So from during the 1 minute and 45 seconds.
No.
Mischaracterizes.
I didn't say 1 minute
You know,
45
we haven't
seconds.
had a question yet. Please phrase one that's intelligible.
During the few minutes or 1 minute or whatever minutes it was that you were with Emani Ellis, during that period of time of your life and her life, during that segment, just told us now, during that time period, at some point, you were chest to chest. You agree?
Yes.
There was physical contact between her chest and your chest, correct?
Yes.
Now, when you have the chest-to-chest contact, at that moment, were you angry?
I was mostly nervous.
Were you angry?
Yes, I was angry.
How angry were you?
Depends on the level of angry, to
Right.
be honest with you.
Let's talk about the levels. I'm going to go from a scale of 1 to 10. On the scale of 1 to 10, what was the level of your anger when you were chest to chest with this person?
Objection.
On the date of the incident.
Sorry, objection taken, ambiguous.
Sustained.
You were at a high level of anger when you were chest to chest with her, correct?
Objection recommended.
Overruled.
I don't think I was like on a high level of angry. I was more on a high level of concern. Very concerned.
And why were you concerned?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to fucking beat my ass. Hello?
Hello. Hello, I'm here.
Don't do it, Cardi. Don't do it. she's listen, I get it, but Cardi gotta hold it together because she gotta keep repeating herself. Like, because I'm pregnant, duh. Like, Cardi, please don't do it. Don't go Barty on him. Don't go Barty. Hold it together, girl. We right here with you.
So when she was going to beat you, like you just testified, what did she do to have you believe that she was going to beat you? What did she do?
She was on my face, chest to chest, and while we arguing, she's backing me. So we practically arguing, and I'm backing, and she's like walking forward.
Right. And she's, you said she's bigger than you, is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking, I don't agree with that. What is your basis? Are you saying she's physically bigger, she's taller?
I mean, you have her medical records,
I don't
right?
have anything. I'm asking you the question.
I mean, I was 130 pounds at that time.
So she's overweight,
Cardi!
right? In your opinion.
Objection relevant.
Sustained.
She's a little.
You don't need to answer, man.
Okay. Did you make fun of her that she was overweight when you were there in the hallway?
I don't think so.
Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her a bitch.
Bitch?
Yes.
Do you think that's respectful to call a security guard a bitch?
Objection
Sustained.
relevant.
Is that how you talk to everybody?
Objection.
Sustained.
Now you said you felt, I don't know the words, let's go back to it. Did you feel scared, threatened, afraid at the moment your chest was touching?
Absolutely.
You were scared?
Absolutely.
And you had your cell phone on you, right?
I did, but she's in my face.
That's fine.
Just focus on the question and just answer the
Did you
question.
use your cell phone to call Karan Newton, your security guard, who was downstairs, or the police?
Objection.
Did you call anybody?
Vague and ambiguous.
For help.
Overruled.
When I got inside the doctor's office and I said like on the little bed thing, I told him, yo, you wouldn't even believe what just happened. Meet me downstairs when I leave. I'm gonna call you when I leave.
If you were really scared and really afraid, isn't it true that you could have called your security guards to come upstairs and help you? Or you could have called the police. That was a possibility because you had your phone in your hand, correct?
Objection. Compound mischaracterizes the testimony that the phone was in your hand.
Sustained.
You had your phone in your pocket on the date of the incident?
Objection relevant.
Sustained.
Can we agree that you didn't call your security guard to help you after the incident, correct? To help you. You did call him, but you didn't call him to come upstairs.
I apologize, I thought it was mischaracterized the testimony.
Overall.
You know.
I didn't call him to help me. It was already done. It was done.
Okay, now let's talk about the fingernails. Okay, fingernails.
Oh my God.
Well, I want to.
Bro, we talked about the fingernails yesterday. Like, what is the purpose of circling? Like, I would not be a good witness with this type of lawyer. I would lose my patience and I would be like, sir, I answered these questions already. What is the reason? What was the reason? Oh, he's annoying. Tomatoes in the chat if you're getting annoyed by this lawyer too.
I want to show a couple of things about the fingernails. So this side of the ruler, okay, is 2 centimeters. You need me to bring it closer? Can you see it from there?
Objection, Your Honor, you went over this yesterday.
I'm sorry.
2 centimeters. You know the size of 2 centimeters? How big it is?
Asked and answered
I have
yesterday.
I have like an understanding of how it would be. Yeah.
2 centimeters. It's a little bit less than an inch. Okay? Now, Miss Emani Ellis had a scar to her face of 2 centimeters long, and she received plastic surgery for that. And my question to you is, did you at any time see a scar on Miss Emani Ellis's face, or a cut, or a scrape, at any time during the time of the incident?
No. And she couldn't get a scratch from me because I didn't touch her.
I understand that's what you're saying.
Cardi, don't give too much.
Did you look at Miss Emani Ellis's left cheek at any time during the incident? Did you specifically look for that because you thought there might be a scar on her face? Or did you not look?
Objection. Compound and relevant.
Did you look at Miss Emani Ellis's face when you were arguing with her at the time of the incident?
I was looking at her face, but I wasn't looking like she got a pimple on her face. No, I wasn't looking at her details or anything.
So if she had a scar on her face or cut, you wouldn't be able to know because you weren't focusing on it, correct?
Objection calls for expert testimony. Relevance.
Sustained. Counsel, she's a fact witness. She didn't see a scar. Why don't you move on?
That's right.
Yes, move on.
You testified yesterday that when you go to get your nails done, you tell your nail person to be careful not to make your nails too sharp. Do you remember saying that?
Yes.
Do you tell them that every time you go to get your nails done?
Objection. Relevance.
Sustained.
Did you tell your nail person that before you had your nails done, just before this incident?
I didn't have to because of the shape. So the shape that I had that week, it wasn't like a shape that is like harming. It was like a square coffin shape. So it didn't have like no points or like sharp edges and stuff like that. I mean, there's pictures of me of that week everywhere. So
Do you have a picture now with you? Do your attorneys have it?
yes.
The nails that you have on now, are they sharp and pointy?
I don't consider them that. No.
You consider them pointy?
No.
Can those nails that you have on now, can they become sharp to the point where they could cut somebody if you were to scratch them?
Relevance.
Sustained.
Did you see any skin or any blood underneath your fingernail after the incident? Any of your fingernails?
There was no physical incident for me to even see nothing like that.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm saying if you saw anything.
No.
Okay. Did any of your fingernails break after the incident?
No.
All 10 of them were in perfect condition?
Yes.
When you went to see the doctor, Dr. Finke, did he look at your fingernails? Did he go over that with you?
No.
Did you even bring it up to him?
No, I just told him like, it's like, this is your security? This is your security?
Besides your chest to chest touching, did anything else touch?
No.
Okay. And you're a firstborn child?
What does that
To
have?
my mother, yes.
Okay. And you have other siblings, other brothers and sisters? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes, man? Is that a yes?
Yes. Sorry.
We
Okay.
are.
And as you testified yesterday that the baby in your stomach that was 4 months or 3 to 4 months old was your first child, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you've had other children, correct?
After? Yes.
Your Honor, relevance?
Sustained.
We're behind because I paused to give commentary because without it, this is dry and boring. Okay, so I'm trying to give it a little razzle dazzle.
Okay. Now, back to the words. I asked you yesterday if you used the N-word, if you called Miss Emani Ellis the N-word. You said you did not, correct?
No, I didn't.
But you've said that word before in your lifetime, correct?
Objection, relevance, Your Honor?
Sustained.
And in your music, you actually say it many times, correct?
Objection,
Counsel,
relevance,
move on,
First
please.
Amendment.
Like he's
Do you know what the word ghetto means?
Objection, Your Honor?
Sustained.
Relevance?
Did Miss Emani Ellis call you ghetto?
I don't remember.
If someone called you ghetto, would that make you angry?
Objection, relevance?
Overruled.
Me?
Yeah.
If somebody calls me ghetto? It
No,
depends on how
answer
you're
it.
using it, but I don't really feel offended if you call me ghetto.
Did Emani Ellis tell you that you're stupid?
Your Honor, relevance?
I
Overruled.
Cardi gotta stop trying to answer.
really don't remember. She did. She was cursing at me though.
What were the words that she used?
You're gonna get the fuck out my building. You're gonna get the fuck out my building. I can do whatever the fuck I want. And then it's like when I was telling her, like, it's like, why you was recording me? She said, it's my fucking phone. It's my phone. You're in my building. That's what she was telling me. And she was like, yeah. She also was saying, like, 'cause I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Okay. And you remember her telling you that?
I remember that.
Those exact words?
Yes.
And did that make you angry?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. When you get angry, you black out and maybe not realize what happens next.
Objection, Your Honor, relevance?
Sustained.
Do you know if you blacked out on the date of the incident? At any time?
Absolutely not. I think
Sustained.
Cardi, stop talking.
All right. And when you were yelling back and forth, and you were speaking and yelling and screaming, you were, correct?
excuse me?
You were yelling and screaming at each other,
Yes.
correct? When you were doing that, did your spit come out of your mouth and go onto Emani Ellis?
I don't think so. No.
But it's possible, right?
Objection.
Because when you're speaking, sometimes you use many, many words, the spit comes out, correct?
Objection?
You agree with this?
I'm sorry, what's the objection?
Well, relevance, Your Honor?
Overruled.
You can answer.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think it'd be happening. I don't know.
Let me just pause real quick because, like, okay, he's trying to make his case and he's trying to get her to slip up to say anything that would align with what his client has said. Now you've gone as far as to say, is it possible that you spit on her while you were yelling? It's possible that your client could have spit on her as well. How would you know if you spit on somebody when you're talking if they don't tell you? Like, if I intentionally tore on you, I know I spit on you. But if I'm saying a word and spit comes out my mouth, I don't know that I've spit on you when I'm talking unless you say, oh, girl, you spraying it on me or something to that nature. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying to get any little thing to get it to align up because he knows that this is not making any sense. Like, he is the world's worst. He's right up there with the world's worst lawyers. Like, for real. He's annoying everybody at this point. But Cardi needs to stop speaking. She's quick to respond. She's listening to respond. She's quick on her toes because she is catching when he's trying to trip her up. She is catching him, but she's got to slow down. And when her attorney says objection, she's got to stop talking because there's times when the judge is saying sustained, but she's still going, which then opens the door for the lawyer to ask the next question. She's got to let her lawyer talk. Like, she's getting frustrated. You could tell she's getting annoyed. We're getting annoyed. So it's understandable. She got to pull it in just a little bit, Cardi. Pull it in.
Could it be that
Right,
Miss Emani Ellis was not recording you with her phone? Is that a possibility?
Objection called for speculation.
Sustained.
Aside from what you've just told us now about the recording, is there anything else that you have? Any other testimony about how you know Miss Emani Ellis was recording you with her phone?
She told me when I told her, why you recording me? She said, oh, my bad. Practically apologized.
Did she apologize to you?
If you say, oh, my bad, when I'm telling you why you're recording me, to me, that means you're recording me. And it's right there, right now. It's on my face.
Well,
not on my face, literally on my face. I'm trying to be as detailed as possible, but she had it right here on her chest, like this.
and when Miss Emani Ellis told you to leave the building, you refused to leave, correct?
Correct.
And at that point, you were trespassing, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Where did you go? Did you leave the building? Did you go to your doctor's office? Where did you go next?
To my doctor's office.
And where did Miss Emani Ellis go?
I don't know.
Did she see you walk into the doctor's office?
Objection called for speculation.
Sustained.
Did you see Miss Emani Ellis when you walked to your doctor's office?
Did I saw her?
Right.
We was arguing. The receptionist came out. She got in between us. They were she was like trying to calm her down. The doctor was already coming out, and he was like, go to my office. So I'm like, after that, I just went to his office and I never seen her again.
Okay. And when this, how long after, from the moment you saw Miss Emani Ellis, how long after did the doctor think he come out of his office? Was it in the middle, towards the end? Can you give us an estimate of time?
Can you repeat that a little better?
Sure. So, just for argument's sake, I'm going to estimate the time was 2 minutes. I'm not saying it was. It could have been half a minute. Just for argument. So during the 2 minutes that you and her were outside in the hallway, screaming at each other, whatever you were doing, for those 2 minutes, how long after the 2 minutes, how long from the beginning of the 2 minutes to the end did Dr. Finke come in? So he could have came in at 59 seconds, 119 seconds, 1 second. Do you understand my question?
But it wasn't 2 minutes
Hold on,
though.
time out. Go ahead.
It wasn't.
I'll withdraw the question.
All right.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah, that doesn't
How
make
many
sense.
seconds, I need to know this, how many seconds were you and Miss Emani Ellis in the hallway? Let's just pick a time. You pick it.
I'll say from like the beginning all the way to like walking down, it had to be like a minute or less.
Okay.
Like,
And you say walking down, you mean walking into Dr. Finke's office or leaving the building?
excuse me?
When you say walking down where?
Remember, I got off the elevator, so I'm walking, trying to find the room, the office. So in between that, that was like the minute there. Like I feel, I like the verbal dispute. It had to be like
Bingo.
20 seconds of that.
Okay. Fine. When did Dr. Finke come out of his office?
At the end.
When it was all done, correct?
Well, when Tiara was calming down, she was still like screaming and like trying to explain herself to Tiara. I just walked away.
All right. When the
Okay, so Shaniqua, the yesterday she had said that she told her attorneys get the cameras. When she found out she was being sued, she said, "Oh, get the cameras from the building because they're going to show that this didn't happen." But come to find out, there were no cameras that caught any of this. So there's no cameras in that building, which is like, I don't know. But that there's no camera footage.
when you got off the elevator, was there anyone else in that hallway or in that vicinity?
No.
And how long did it take before Tiara came out?
How long did it take?
And that's Tiara Malcolm.
Yes.
What's your best estimate?
Like 40 seconds at most, or like 50 seconds, like around there. I don't know.
So you and Miss Emani Ellis were alone for approximately 40 to 50 seconds before anybody came out into the hallway. Correct?
Yes.
And in those 40 to 50 seconds, anything could have happened.
Objection.
Right?
Assisting.
You could have scratched her face, you could have cut her face in those 40 seconds.
Counsel, we're not going to engage in speculation. If you have fact questions to ask her, please do so.
When you had the fingernails on that day, what color were the fingernails? Do you remember?
They were like,
Green?
no, they were like orangey.
And you said that there were some kind of flat, I don't know, stones on them?
Yes.
Were those flat stones on all 10 fingernails?
Most likely, yes.
Were the 10 fingernails all the same size and had the same exact stones on them?
Mm-hmm.
So if there was one
Is that a
stone,
yes, ma'am?
Yes.
if there was one stone, it would be one stone times 10? Or is one might have 3 stones, another one may have 1 stone? Do the stones change?
Objection. Vague and ambiguous calls for speculation.
Assisting.
What do you call them? The things that you said yesterday, what did you call them that were on your fingernail?
Flat rhinestone.
Flat rhinestones. Were any of them sharp?
Not if they're flat, they're not sharp. If they're like 3D, like popping up, they sharp. But if they're flat, they're not sharp.
Okay. And do you ever wear the ones that are 3D?
Objection relevant.
Assisting.
Were you wearing the ones that were 3D on the date of the incident?
No.
At any time?
No.
And how do you know that those rhinestones that are 3D, how do you know they're sharp?
Objection.
Why did you just tell us that now?
Counsel, why are we talking about things that she didn't testify she was wearing?
Do you remember how many rhinestones were on each fingernail? If it was 1, 2, or 3?
Objection. Ask and answer.
Assisting.
Yo, end this already. Like, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Because he's really doing too much of nothing.
Aside from that day, the date of the incident, which was February 24th of 2018, aside from that day, have you ever seen Miss Emani Ellis either before or after that day?
No. Honest truth, I wouldn't even recognize. Like I totally forgot how she looked until I came here again. Like,
Well, isn't everything you just told us the honest truth?
yes.
Now, when Miss Tiara Malcolm came outside, she came outside, it was about 40 to 50 seconds, and she came out first, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long after that?
Yes.
How long after that piece did the doctor come out? Because he came out after her, right? They didn't come out together, did they?
Tiara?
I withdraw. Piece of time. But anyway, when Tiara Malcolm came outside, did she come by herself or with the doctor or someone else?
She came out by herself.
So how long after she came out did the doctor come out?
He came out like
I don't know. I don't know.
4 to 5 seconds later, 3 seconds later.
When Tiara Malcolm came outside, how did she get between the two of you if you were chest to chest?
She literally, she was like, "What are you guys doing? What's going on? Like, what's going on?" And then she was like, "This bitch just fucking hit me. This bitch just hit me. I'm about to fuck her up." And I'm just like, I was so confused because it's like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't hit you. And then that's when like Finky came out, and he's like, what's going on? Go to my office. So I just like went to his office and stuff like that. Like, that's it. It's done.
Right, but you testified that Tiara Malcolm at some point was in between the two of you. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. You got a hamburger bun with a hamburger.
Yeah.
She was the hamburger, and the two of you were the buns, correct?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How did the hamburger get inside the bun?
Oh my God. Hey, I don't know.
I'm not sure
Thank you. Leave
if
it
I
at
gave her space or one of us gave her space. She wasn't like really like in. She was just like, "What are you guys doing? What is this?" And then she just got in the middle because she just was like going crazy. I don't know where she just turned up like.
And you just testified now that Emani Ellis was yelling that you hit her,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
She was saying that.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't hit her.
No.
Did you take a swing at her?
No.
When Miss Tiara Woods was in between the two of you, did you try to take a swing over Miss Tiara Woods?
No.
How tall are you?
So I don't know who Tiara Woods is, but
Tiara Malcolm, I apologize. Tiara Malcolm.
Do we have a question?
How tall are
what
you?
is the question?
How tall are you?
How tall I am?
Yeah.
5'3".
Okay, how about on that date of the incident when you had your shoes
Cardi's
on?
my
Were
height.
they flats? Were they heels? What was it?
Slightly flats.
So, and do you know how tall Miss Emani Ellis is?
No.
When you were standing face to face, were your eyes like the same level, or did she look taller? Did she look shorter? What is your recollection?
We was face to face, so she's practically like my height, or just much taller, but she was practically my height. But she is like
Don't do it, Cardi.
What? Say it.
security heavy.
Girl!
What does security heavy mean? Tell us. No. What does that mean?
If Cardi called this girl fat, I'm going to end this broadcast. I swear for God, don't do it, Cardi. Don't do it.
Like, she just looks a little like she could protect the building type. You know what I'm saying? She just looked more developed than me.
Okay. And aren't security guards to be more developed than you?
Objection, relevance.
Assisting.
She looks like she can protect the building. Holy shit. That's a good one. I'm going to use it. That's what I'm going to tell people from now on. I'm not fat. I'm security heavy.
Did you at any time tell Miss Emani Ellis that you were pregnant?
No.
That building, you agree, is not Cedars-Sinai Hospital, correct?
Objection, my submission. Also, this was covered.
I withdraw the
It's
question.
asking us.
The building you were in was a medical building, correct?
Yes.
But it wasn't a hospital.
No.
Was it a hospital?
No.
And there's all type of different tenants that are in the building, right?
Objection, my submission.
Sustained.
Do you know if there were other tenants that had offices in that building?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
You were on the 5th floor, correct?
Yes.
And when you were walking down the hall, there were other doors there, correct? It wasn't just Dr. Finke. There was other different offices there, correct?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
When you were getting angry, did you believe that your anger would harm your baby?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
When you went to see Dr. Finke, did you tell him, I got so angry right now, something happened, whatever you told, is it harmful to my baby? Did you ask him?
Objection.
Sustained. Counsel, do you have anything to do?
She couldn't have prayed for a worse lawyer. I swear for goodness. Cardi, you got y'all talk about my face be facing. Her face is facing and giving right now. Like, he is pressing every button that he can.
Earlier, well, I'll withdraw that. Did you post anything about the incident of February 24th, 2018 on the internet?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
I think I said something because around that time she did went live and said something, and my fans caught it, and she was just practically saying like all of these lies about me and stuff like that, and I was like, I did not touch that girl at all.
Oh, we gotta find this lie.
I never really got into details about it. I just
And when she was posting things, she was telling other people that you assaulted her or hit her or did something physical, correct?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
The girl,
Yes.
Emani, her lawyer.
And then you replied and posted things as well, correct?
yes.
Do you remember what you posted?
It was. I don't think I posted something. I'm not even sure if it was a comment or like if I did like a live or something. It had to be quick. I was like, that's a fucking lie. Fuck out of here. Trying to get some money.
What was that?
I said, that's a fucking lie. Fuck out of here. Just trying to get some money.
Who's trying to get some money?
She is.
How do you know?
Oh,
Because she sued me for $24 million.
Did you sue her?
No.
Could you have sued her?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
hold on. A scratch on her face, allegedly. Plastic surgery for it, allegedly. And you suing Cardi for $24 million? Man, get this shit up out of here. Get this shit up out of here. This ain't no $24 million lawyer. But Cardi, hopefully that doesn't damage her too much. But $24 million?
Did you ever apologize on those internet or emails or whatever you posted? Did you ever on the posts apologize for anything that you did that day?
Objection, relevance.
Sustained.
Argumentative.
Do you feel by using all those words you should have apologized?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Are you aware that your security guard spoke to Emani Ellis in the lobby shortly after this incident? Are you aware of that?
Black's Foundation.
Overruled.
I'm not aware of that. He didn't tell me he talked to her.
Okay. Are you aware that your security guard, Karan Newton, on the day of the incident,
She just answered
apologized to Miss Ellis on your behalf?
Objection.
Sustained.
Did your security guard tell you that he apologized to Miss Ellis on your behalf at any time?
Objection. Asked and answered. Argumentative. Black's Foundation.
Sustained.
You asked the same question 3 times back to back. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever been assaulted and battered in your life?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Have you ever been abused in your life?
Counsel, if you're out of questions, you can pass the question.
Did you know that by your actions you took away the feeling of safety for Emani Ellis?
All right. Counsel,
Yes, Your
are you
Honor.
done?
I have a few more questions.
Have them be fact-based.
Yes, Your Honor. And do you agree that this incident, which we're talking about, and why we're all here today, is occurred 7.5 years ago? Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay, and that's 2,741 days ago,
Objection.
based on my math.
Relevance, Your Honor.
Sustained.
How do you remember all of these details that you gave us from 2,741 days ago?
Objection. As to the days.
Overruled.
You can answer.
I mean, I remember like the basics. I don't remember like the whole. I remember the basics. Like it was, but it's not really much to remember. It was a in and out
Okay.
thing.
All right. And have you ever used your nails to scratch yourself? Like if you get a bug bite? Have you ever done that before?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Sustained.
Can we get him up out of here? We're done, Judge. We're done here.
Did you have any jewelry on you at the time of the incident, whether it was on your hands or your neck?
Objection. Asked and answered. Relevance.
Sustained.
When you were in the hallway, did you block Miss Ellis from leaving? Even if it was for 1 second.
No.
Did she block you from leaving?
Yes. She blocked me from moving. She was right in my face.
Cardi,
She was
stop
right
talking.
on my. She was right in my face.
Okay. And when you were standing there, were you pointing? I'm sorry. Were you facing Dr. Finke's office, or a different side? Do you understand the question?
Objection. Negative. Ambiguous.
I withdraw the question. When this whole thing happened, did you start to move around in a circle, or were you standing physically the same spot the whole time?
Objection. Asked and answered. I think we covered it.
Sustained.
He is. He's out of question.
When you say that she was blocking you, were you facing towards Dr. Finke's
The same
office?
question.
Yes.
Objection. Asked and answered.
Sustained.
He didn't even bother to reword it that time. Jesus, you're done. We're done here. We're done. Look at our face. We know, Cardi.
Karan Newton, how long was he your security guard as of the day of the incident? For how long?
Sustained.
He's done. Get him the.
Would you consider yourself a peaceful person?
Objection. Relevance.
Sustained.
Where's the Sandman from Showtime at the Apollo?
And after you saw Dr. Finke, you spent about 15 minutes with him. You left the building, correct?
Yes.
When you left the building, did you see Emani Ellis as you were exiting?
No.
Did you see your security guard downstairs?
Yes.
And he was in the lobby area waiting for you?
That's the answer?
Okay. And when you left the building, you went to the parking lot, or was the car waiting for you outside?
Objection, relevance?
Sustained.
Cardi, please. We feel you, girl. We yawning too. I wonder how the people are feeling. I'm gonna look down in the comment section over here on Court TV and see what they do, what they saying when we go to break. Like, this is too much.
Aside from Tiara Malcolm and Dr. Finke and Emani Ellis, who were in that hallway, were there any other people there?
No.
Did any other doctors come up to that floor?
No.
You're sure?
Absolutely.
How are you sure?
Objection,
Sustained.
When you were in the 5th floor, did anybody come from the stairwell up to hear what happened?
Objection.
If you know, do you know if anyone did?
I apologize. I thought you were done.
I'll withdraw it. I will ask it differently. When you were up there outside the hallway with Emani Ellis, did you see anyone else, whether it was a security guard, another doctor, or someone else, come up from the stairwell, which was close to the elevator area?
Objection, that's the answer.
Sustained.
He is boring and Cardi is tired. We know you're speaking.
I forgot to ask you one thing about when you were chest to chest. Did you ever touch Emani Ellis's face or nose with your finger?
No.
You never touched her nose like this?
No.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll take our morning recess. I'm going to start back up at 10:50. In the meantime, please do not discuss the case with anyone, including other jurors. No calling the accused or do any research. We'll see you at 10:50.
Please, Louise, it's about time. OMG. OMG. He made me sleepy. Okay, let's see. She said, thank God. Let's see what they're saying down in the comment section, because I want to know how the peoples, besides us, how are they feeling about this? Because this they members chat. Okay, look, 24 million is nuts. 24 million is nuts. And I don't know why her attorney didn't counter, because we wouldn't be here right now. And that is a fact. Cardi's lawyer is on it. Yes, he was on it. Like, he was on it. Everything that man was saying, objection, sustained. Objection, sustained. All right, let's see. Because, you know, sometimes there'll be other comments. He's talking. We can't hear what he's saying. He's addressing the court, but we can't hear what he's saying. I don't want to do their live chat because their live chat is set to members only. I want to see what everyday people are saying. Get him up out of here. This is the worst case ever. This is her right here. She looking for her moment in the sun, y'all. Child, 24 million is ridiculous. Do you hear me? Ridiculous. Especially being that this girl is claiming that she got a scratch on her face. Okay, ladies, how many of y'all, hold on one second. Let me plug my computer in. How many of y'all have gotten into a fight with another female and she scratched your face? How many of us? I know I've gotten into fights with females and they've scratched my face. And I know some of those scars took a little while to go away, and I had to cocoa butter my face and all types of stuff. So if they was doing all of this and she accidentally got poked in the face, I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying let's play devil's advocate and say it did. It's possible, but it don't need no damn plastic surgery. You're saying she got cut in the face. If she got cut in the face, if her attorney keeps going with this line of questioning, I've gotten bitten too, right on the side of my boob. Thankfully, it was like right here. I got bit, but thankfully it didn't break skin or nothing like that. How do you get scratched with acrylic nails so bad that you need plastic surgery on your face? If you get scratched by acrylic nails, it usually leaves like that burn mark. It looks like little like skin burns on your face. It doesn't look like regular, like a slice in your face. This is telling me there's definitely some weirdos in the law and crime street. Oh, we're going to go over there. If you get a scratch on your face, it doesn't like slice into your skin. The way that he is talking is as if her face has been completely slashed. Sorry, if my S's are hitting. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Christopher Tallahassee Police Department? What? Adelson matriarch murder trial? Yo, this is day 4 of theirs. We need to tune into this. I'm going to watch that at my leisure. But you said go to Law and Crime. Let's see. Law and Crime. Okay. Law and Crime Network. I don't see them. Are you saying Law and Crime Trials? It's got to be the Law and Crime Trials channel. Let me go there. Hold on. Let's see what they're saying. Day 3. Okay, let's look here. All right, so let's see what they're talking about. Cardi will pay for her crimes. I believe court is over till 10:15. Cardi B looks like Roger from what? Nobody knows what happened, what kind of dead, wicked doctor's office this was. No workers nowhere. It was a Saturday. Fly with the stars in the sky. What the hell? I am no longer trying to survive. Oh, you've got the barbs over there. Because Belcalis, the time to pay up is now. You've already sacrificed everything. Jesus Christ, why did you send us over here? No, let us go back where people are making sense, at least a little bit over there. You know what I'm saying? I was reading some of their comments. No, thank you. I'm on call, just looking at Henny talk. I don't know what's going on. Girl, you missed the attorney being annoying as puck over here. This was too much. I'm not even going to hold y'all. This was too much. They got way too many weirdos over there. But I'm about to flip the screen real quick. I need to take a quick little intermission. And let's see where they at. They're still at lunch. There's been no legal analysis or nothing. All right, I'm gonna go back to the last few minutes. Y'all give me a second.
She blocked me from moving. She was right in my face. She was right in my face.
Okay, and when you were standing there, were you facing Dr. Finke's office or a different side? Do you understand the question? I would withdraw the question. When this whole thing happened, did you start to move around in a circle, or were you standing physically the same spot the whole time?
Objection asked and answered. I think we covered it.
When you say that she was blocking you, were you facing towards Dr. Finke's office? Yes?
Objection. Yes, sir. Sustained.
Karan Newton, how long was he your security guard as of the date of the incident?
Objection.
For how long?
Sustained.
Would you consider yourself a peaceful person?
Objection. Sustained.
Thank y'all for sticking around. All right, so now let's look around and poke around and see if there's anybody talking about the Cardi B trial, because let's see what other people are saying when it comes down to this trial, because for me, this lawyer is not cutting it. I hope when we come back, okay, hold on one second, because it looks like ABC News may have something, I guess, catching her coming in or out of the court. This lawyer really needs, I hope her lawyer comes back and shows him what a real lawyer do. All right, so this is Cardi showing up to court today. ABC News Chicago actually has this. So let me go ahead and let me get that up here on this screen for y'all. All right. Ooh, cha.
Cardi B seen entering a Los Angeles courthouse this morning where she's facing charges in
This
a
was
civil
yesterday.
trial, accused of assaulting a security
There
guard.
it is. There it is. This is the picture that they're trying to. Can I zoom in? I don't see it. Do y'all see? Is it supposed to be that? Hold on. Hold on. We got to try to zoom in here. Wait a minute. Exit full screen mode. And let's see. Can we zoom? Okay. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Do y'all see something? I don't see nothing, Jesus. Is this what she's trying to say? Like right here, I see a very faint line. Is that what we're talking about? Do y'all see anything? Because I don't see anything. Sustain the whole thing. He's the world's shittiest attorney ever. Who he thought he was questioning. I don't know who he thought he was questioning, but child, he man, listen. Let me put myself right here. I don't see nothing. You see a mustache. I'm done. Not a mustache. Y'all are saying it for me. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I don't. Where is this? Scratch. Like, and then what is this? Why is it so discolored right here? Like, what is this discoloration? Like, you see, it looked like somebody took an eraser to erase something off of their face. Like, you know, when you have a blemish or something, but I don't see anything except for maybe this little line right here, but I don't know what that is. I see nothing. I see nothing. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I don't see anything.
At a Beverly Hills medical building in 2018. The rapper, whose real name is Belcalis Almanzad, maintains the guard was the aggressor, trying to record a video of her on her phone.
Was she recording you without your knowledge?
Yes, and nobody said she could.
Cardi B is expected to take the stand today to testify. During day one of the trial, Emani Ellis testified that in 2018 she recalls exclaiming, "That's Cardi B," when she saw the singer, and claims Cardi B then confronted her and got violent, at one point cutting her face face with her long fingernails, calling the incident traumatizing.
She touched my nose, but she scratched my cheek.
The rapper contends it was Ellis who was the aggressor, alleging Ellis was trying to record her as she was entering her doctor's office while visibly pregnant, a pregnancy that at the time was not known to the public. This was Cardi B's first child, and she says she was seeking privacy at the clinic.
But according to Cardi B's defense, there was no physical altercation. What was a 60 to 90 second verbal altercation with no physical violence.
During cross-examination, the defense poking holes at Ellis' testimony, pointing out what it says are inconsistencies in Ellis's account.
Suggesting that there were inconsistencies in the testimony that she gave before the jury on direct examination and in the report that she made and gave to her employers about this incident. It's these inconsistencies about whether or not the cell phone was at her face or in her hand, whether or not she was touched on the nose or scratched on the cheek. The defense is trying to argue that what she is saying is not trustworthy or true.
Okay, so for me, I feel like this. Girl, you already said that you was on the phone. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody else giving any kind of commentary on this that we could watch in the meantime and in between time? Because who is Sky News? I've never heard of them. Y'all ever heard of them? I ain't never heard of them.
Are you aware?
Oh. No, thank you. Okay, so this is all from yesterday. This is what I was talking about, you guys. This lady right here. Okay, so I don't even know. It's saying that Donna Adelson, accused of orchestrating the shocking murder for hire plot that left Florida. Hold on. We gotta see what this case is about. Because I may have to go back and watch some of this, okay? Because that sounds, okay, left Florida State law professor Daniel Markle dead is back in court today for an emergency hearing. Prosecutors allege that Adelson's family conspired in the 2014 shooting tied to a bitter custody battle. Ooh, they be having the cases down here in Florida now, don't they? I wish I would have known about this case because I'd have went out there and I'd have covered it. Okay, who is this? Rare Breed. I don't know if I could use your stuff or not. Cardi B takes the stand in trial. Was she wrong? I don't know. Okay, the mother of woman suing Cardi B testifies an assault trial. Okay, so let's see what the mother had to say.
Leanne Schmidt, Leanne.
Because we never heard the mother, we never heard the grandmother. Shout out to Megan, because we are definitely up in here right now.
Last name Shmidt.
Great, thank you. You may take this seat. Please watch your step.
All right, go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Schmidt.
Good morning.
You are Emani Ellis' mother?
Yes, I am.
So again, if you don't know who this is Emani Ellis's mother that is taking the stand.
You gave birth to her, correct?
I did.
She's not adopted, is she?
No, she's not.
Okay, let's just be clear. It is the lawyer, again, the same shitty lawyer, I believe, that is questioning her, talking about you're her mother, correct? You gave birth to her.
And how many kids do you have?
I have a total of 5 kids.
She's the first?
Imani is the eldest.
Did she live with you up until a certain period of time?
She lived with me from the time she was born until she was age 19.
Okay. Did Emani Ellis, during her time with you from 0 to 19, ever have one fight in her life?
Never.
Did she ever assault and batter anybody?
Never.
Did she ever hit anybody?
Never.
Scratch anybody?
Never.
Did anyone hit Emani Ellis in those 19 years?
Never.
You gonna tell me that she never had not one physical altercation? When people tell me that, but they give off different types of vibes, I don't believe that. I'm sorry. She has siblings, and you're telling me that she never got hit by her siblings? She never had an altercation with her siblings at all? I don't believe that, because siblings do knuck and buck and scuffle. So I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't believe that. I don't believe that she's never had a physical altercation a day in her life. I don't. Am I the only one? Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. I mean, it is possible for some people to go through life and not have any altercations, but she does not give me that.
I just want to know a little bit more about you. What do you do for a living?
I'm a licensed phlebotomist, currently working for Keck Medicine of USC.
And what is a phlebotomist, for those that don't know what it is?
The phlebotomist is a Greek word meaning a person who extracts blood from a vein via tube to vein.
She needs to back up from the microphone just a little bit because she's a little too poppy.
And do you work in a medical center or hospital?
I work at Keck USC School of Medicine. It's a outpatient laboratory.
Okay. You work for the university?
Yes.
Okay. As far as, are you aware of the facts of this case?
Yes, I am.
Well, you know what, you guys, that's what I was trying to do when I was sitting here, and I was like, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't see it.
What is your understanding of it? Why are we here today?
Objection, hearsay.
Assisting. Do you have any information about an assault and battery that occurred to Emani Ellis?
Objection, hearsay. Counselor, unless she was there.
Were you there?
I was not.
Were you there in spirit?
Of course.
Okay. What is your understanding about your daughter's profession in 2018? What was her profession, to your understanding?
Objection, hearsay, I'm not sure where this is going on, so why don't you move on?
Was Emani Ellis a security guard from 2014 to 2018?
Yes, she was.
And how do you know that?
Objection, hearsay.
You may answer.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. Was Emani Ellis a security guard from 2014 to 2018?
Yes, she was.
And how do you know that?
I was there when she went on her interview, not physically there, but she did notify me of the interview, and she notified me of her hire date.
Okay. And was her plan to continue in security and law enforcement?
Objection. Why don't we move on to what she knows, not what she was told?
Do you know if Emani Ellis was interested in being a police officer in the future?
Sustained.
Did you notice some changes in Emani Ellis after this incident of February 24th, 2018?
Yes, I did.
What were the changes that you noticed?
I noticed changes in terms of a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and just her general well-being has changed dramatically.
Were you advised, we'll start there. Did you notice after the incident that Emani Ellis had a scar to her face?
I did.
Okay, and where was the scar?
The scar was located on the left side of her face.
And after she left your home when she was 19...
Hold on. The left side of her face or her left cheek? Which one? Because the side of your face is here. The cheek is here. Like, let's get it right.
When the incident occurred, she was approximately 25 years old, correct?
She was, yes, correct.
So in those 6 years where she didn't live with you full time, how far away was she, and did you see her on a regular basis?
Objection, compound.
I would see her probably maybe 2 to 3 times a week. We would visit frequently, yes.
Okay. And in those 25 years, did Miss Emani Ellis ever, to your knowledge, sustain a scar on her left or anywhere on her face?
Yes, she did sustain that scar. I visibly saw it myself.
No, I understand, but my question is, aside from the incident, I guess the question what I want to know is, do you have knowledge if Miss Emani Ellis, your daughter, sustained this scar from somewhere else?
Objection.
Something else outside of this incident?
No.
Do you have any information for that?
Ma'am, if there's an objection, please let me rule on it. The objection's overruled.
So your understanding is that the scar to her face was caused from this incident?
Objection. Max Foundation calls for speculation. Is there a second?
Sustained.
How do you know that the scar to your daughter's face was caused by this incident?
Objection. Maybe and the same other rules.
Overruled.
You can answer.
She did notify me and called me right after the incident, telling me that she had been scratched in the face and spit on.
Okay.
She called her mama right after and told her mama that she was scratched in the face and spit on. So her mom got this information through hearsay. Her mom was not there. The only thing that the mother can testify to is what she noticed after the fact, but she can't testify to any details. Now, if he tried to get her to say that Cardi did that, child.
How long after the incident did you go and see your daughter?
She
come to you?
She actually came to visit me, I believe, later that day.
Okay. Did she look upset? Was she crying? What happened?
She was hysterical, upset, crying, just upset throughout the whole situation.
She was hysterical and upset over a verbal altercation over a scratch. Was she what? Like, I'm trying to understand here, because I can't understand, you would be upset that an altercation took place. If it was a physical altercation, you're upset. If it led to consequences at her job, like, maybe she, got suspended or something like that. Because let me tell you something. Working in the medical profession, when them doctors are pissed off with you, them doctors make phone calls. They will make a phone call in the middle of the night. I know from working at the college, them professors will call all times of night, day, whatever. Exactly, Ari. Why didn't you call the police and make a report? Isn't that something that we always question people on? Like, why didn't you call the police? If you were that upset, if you were that distraught, if you had been assaulted, if you had been all of these things, why didn't you call the police? This is a common question that people ask. We're not talking about a DV situation here. We're talking about a alleged physical altercation where you are saying that you were assaulted and you were battered by a celebrity. Not just any celebrity, but I'm just saying you were assaulted and battered. So we don't call the police. Instead, we sit on it for 2 months and then we decide, hey, let me go ahead and let me try to see if I can get people to come along and help me with my case to sue after the fact. Listen, there's a lot of moving parts to this case that aren't making sense to none of us. I see a lot of us are feeling the same damn way. Like, girl, make it make sense.
And
after this, I'm going to see if we can find the grandma. Oh, Sky News is from Toronto, Canada. Thank you, because I've never heard of them before. Thank you.
Was your daughter a fan of Cardi B before this incident?
Absolutely.
Were you a fan of Cardi B before this incident?
Yes, I was.
Are you a fan of Cardi B now?
Actually irrelevant.
They were both fans. They were both Barty gang.
When you said that your daughter was spit on, did your daughter tell you that? Did you see that? How did you learn it?
Your daughter mischaracterizes the testimony and calls her to say, and this is Max Foundation.
Aside from, I'll start that. Are you aware if your daughter had any car accidents?
Objection, culture's hearsay.
I withdraw the question. Were you advised that your daughter had a car accident in 2021 and 2023?
Objection, hearsay, lacks foundation.
Do you know if your daughter sustained injuries in any car accidents?
Objection, lacks foundation.
Earlier, you testified that your daughter had contacted you after the incident. Did she call you over the telephone?
She did.
Okay, and if the incident occurred around 1:30 p.m., how long after the incident do you believe she called you?
I would say about 30 minutes after she called.
Could it have been a shorter time?
So there was a car accident where an injury was sustained. Is that what we're hearing? That there was a car accident and an injury was sustained? Interesting.
Culture's speculation.
Could it have been a longer time?
Objection, speculation.
How did you come up with 30 minutes?
Based on around the time that she called, it was like a little bit after, right away after the incident. And so my speculation is 30 minutes.
And when she called you, was she crying? Was she yelling? What was she doing?
She was hysterically crying, upset, just overall just could barely get it out. She was so upset over the ordeal.
Well, what did she tell you?
Objection, hearsay.
Assisting.
This right here, where's the phone record?
Just so we're clear, your daughter is now 32?
Correct.
In these 32 years, have you seen your daughter fight physically with anybody?
Not one fight, not even in school.
Okay. Would you consider her a peacemaker?
Objection, lacks foundation, culture's speculation.
Right.
You can.
Absolutely.
And why is that?
Emani is a very compassionate person. I believe that she has very good. She has very good character in terms of having a sense of sensitivity to others and how they feel.
Really?
Do you know what Emani Ellis does with her time now as far as work?
Objection, lacks foundation, hearsay.
Do you ever speak with Emani Ellis about her current profession?
No, not really.
And she's currently somewhere in the medical field, is that correct?
Objection, lacks foundation, culture's speculation, and subject.
Okay. So
earlier you testified that Emani Ellis was spit on. Where did you learn that information?
Objection. Sorry.
right, that's hearsay. You got there.
Have you ever seen Cardi B before today?
Yes.
On television.
How many times?
Too many to count.
More than 5?
Yes.
More than 50?
Objection, relevance.
When you saw her in television, isn't it true that her nails are always very long?
Objection, lacks foundation, cultural speculation, and relevant.
Does, if you look at the defendant now, do you see her fingernails?
Yes.
Would you consider those short, long, or medium fingernails?
Objection.
Short.
Lacks foundation. Over.
She chose the answer.
Did you, when you saw Cardi B, did she ever have fingernails that size?
No, they were always very long.
How long?
2 to 3 inches long.
So what you see now is not normal, correct?
Correct.
No further questions.
All right, promise.
So you had the mother get up there to basically, for me, the only question that she answered for them was the length of Cardi B's nails. And if she wears her nails long all the time. And how long her nail length is. Like this is he's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. For real ridiculous. I don't think the defense had very much for her, but let's see.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Schmidt, just a few questions. You love your daughter, right?
Absolutely.
And you're here to help her, right?
Yes.
And you believe her?
Yes.
And you believe her even if you don't need evidence to believe her, do you?
I believe her.
Okay. Were you aware that when she was, when this happened, 2 days after the alleged incident, that your daughter wrote her boss and admitted yelling and cursing, well, yelling at Cardi?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Objection, hearsay.
Are you aware that your daughter, in an incident report to her boss 2 days after the alleged incident, admitted to her boss, to her supervisor, that she had gotten into a screaming match with Cardi and had yelled at Cardi?
Objection misstates the document.
Are you aware that your daughter apologized to Ally for her misconduct that day?
Objection misstates the document.
Are you aware of that, ma'am?
I was not involved in that conversation, so no, I was not aware of that.
And were you aware that in her report to her boss 2 days after the incident, she instead claimed that Cardi had scratched your daughter's nose?
Again, I was not a part of that conversation, nor email or text, so I do not know.
Okay. All the questions I have for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It sounds like Mama was getting a little upset there now, doesn't it? Because she said, I wasn't aware of that conversation. No. Oh, is Megan covering it too?
This bra is for seniors who want to get back
Megan
their
is
youth.
covering it.
Lift breasts right after first wear.
Hold on 1 second.
Breasts stay higher as if going.
Oh, no, she's not covering that. Oh, she's covering the one in Florida. Okay, let's see. Let's see. She had the mama. There's a surgeon. Hold on 1 second. Y'all want to hear from the surgeon? Where's the grandma? I guess she didn't cover the grandma. Oh, yes, the grandma is here. So we're going to hear from grandma. Grandma is a couple minutes long.
Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God? Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record, please?
Diane Schmidt, DIANNESHMIDT.
Great, thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
Oh, we're back over here because grandma will have to wait. They are back and we are a little behind.
A defense witness out of order. So we're going to suspend the plaintiff's case in chief at this point in time. We're going to call a defense witness, and who is that going to be?
Your Honor, it's going to be Tierra now.
All right, thank you.
We'll go back to the grandma after this. Is this okay for y'all, or you want me to do the small screen with me at the bottom?
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly state that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Tierra Malcolm. Spell it?
Yes, please.
Tierra Malcolm, MALCOLM.
Great, thank you. You may take a seat. Please watch your step.
Okay.
Now, this is the receptionist, you guys. This is the receptionist.
What, counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Ms. Malcolm. My name is Peter Anderson. And we just have a few questions. I'll try and make it as quick as possible. Where were you working in February of 2018?
Women's care, OBGYN doctor's office.
Thank you. And do you recall an encounter between Cardi B and the woman to my left?
Yes.
Okay. What was your position at the doctor's office in February 2018?
A receptionist, front office.
Okay. And did Cardi B have an appointment that day?
Yes.
Was it a Saturday?
Yes.
Was there, to your knowledge, were there any other offices that were open that day?
No.
Okay. And do you remember the time of the appointment?
It was the end of, we purposely closed, so we had early day, maybe between 12 and 1, I'm assuming.
Okay. And what do you mean by purposefully closed?
For Cardi B. We didn't want anyone there.
To maintain privacy?
Yes.
Okay. So, to your knowledge, how did you learn that there was an encounter between the two?
Well, I was waiting for Cardi B's arrival, and I heard commotion out in the hallway, and there was a door to exit right where I was sitting. So I opened the door and I looked, and I heard and saw the commotion, and that's how I learned that something was going on outside.
Could you please describe for the jury what you heard and saw when you opened the door?
I saw them in the corner, Cardi B's back to the wall, and just a lot of arguing and, just confrontation.
Okay. Do you recall anything that plaintiff, Ms. Ellis, said?
It was just very argumentative as far as, cursing and, just be this, be that. I don't know if I can curse, but.
So we've heard just about everything so far. So
It's been one of those trials.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I immediately walked over there and got in between them and was like, whoa, my thing was I'm at work, so the first thing that really came out of my mouth is to Miss Ellis, just as far as, what are you doing? You're at work, go back to your post. And then I don't know how long it was, but I couldn't get her. I just wanted everything to go away. I just was trying to calm everything down, take Cardi B into the office, and I was trying to go. It was my sister's baby shower, so I was trying to get out of there. But I mean, that wasn't on my mind then, but just to calm the situation down and get her into the office.
How did Ms. Ellis respond?
I don't even know if she heard what I asked, because it was just more of just being upset and no, I'm not going to do that, and just them still exchanging words even with me in between.
Yeah. Was Ms. Ellis yelling at Cardi B?
I mean, it was pretty loud for me to hear. It was still the same volume from when I can hear them while I was in the office down the hall, so I would say so.
Was Ms. Ellis cursing at Cardi B?
There was definitely curse words, yes, on her end.
When you were there, did Ms. Ellis attempt to strike Cardi B?
There was hands going while I was in the middle. I know no one landed, or I was, I didn't even realize, I guess because my adrenaline, that I had a mark on my forehead. So besides me getting a scratch, nobody, as far as them two, hit each other.
Who scratched you?
Based off of, like I said, I didn't know that I even got scratched until I went into the office, and the nurse was like, Tiara, your forehead. But I can only assume Cardi B was behind me, because that was my main concern.
Objection calls for speculation.
So Cardi B was behind you, and you were facing who?
I was facing Miss Ellis.
And
so, who got scratched? Who got scratched?
You got hit on your forehead and didn't even realize it at that point.
Yeah, blood.
Just let him finish the question.
Oh, sorry.
And so you got hit. You were facing Miss Ellis, and she was swinging away.
I can say there was definitely, when people talk and like this type of action going on.
Right.
Yeah.
And you were hit on your forehead, which was facing Miss Ellis, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Who was that again?
What happened next?
After, just going back and forth, Dr. Finke came out. Once he came out, I believe after that, I don't even really remember what was said, but I know I continued to take Cardi B into the office, to her exam room, and then I went back to the front.
Okay. Did you witness Dr. Finke try to get Miss Ellis to leave the hallway?
Yes, that's what kind of, since he came out and he was talking to her, that's what kind of distracted or, gave us the opportunity to just go into the office.
Okay. And do you recall anything that he said to her?
I think he was on the same temperature as me. Just, you're at work. Why are you up here? Go back, downstairs. And what are you doing? Type of energy.
Okay. And so you turned around and escorted Cardi B into the doctor's office?
Yes, I followed behind her to go to the exam room.
It ain't sounding too good. This is why they didn't want her to come and testify. This is why right here.
When you were face to face with Miss Ellis, I take it you could see her face?
Yes.
Did you see any scratches on her face?
No.
Did you see any cuts on her face?
No.
Did you see any blood on her face?
No.
Did you see any injury at all on her face?
No.
Did you see any spit or spittle on her face?
No.
Did anyone
What is spittle? I've never heard of spittle.
Spit in that encounter?
Objection calls for speculation.
While you were there, man.
While I was there, no.
Did you hear Miss Ellis yell at Cardi B, and excuse my language, "I will fuck your shit up"?
Something, something along those words.
At any point in time in that confrontation, did Cardi B hit Miss Ellis?
No.
At any point in that confrontation, did Cardi B cut Miss Ellis with Cardi's fingernails?
Objection calls for speculation.
While you were there?
Over.
No.
Did you hear Cardi B use the N-word, excuse me, I apologize. Yeah, no, did you hear Cardi B use the N-word? You know what I mean by the N-word?
Yeah. No.
After this encounter and Cardi B had gotten into the doctor's office, at any point after that, did you talk to the building management about what had happened?
Yes. That was a Saturday. So Monday, my supervisor and Dr. Finke wanted to make a report since there was an incident and, the importance of making sure our patients, their privacy isn't compromised.
See? The doctor wanted to make sure that the privacy of the patient was not compromised. Okay? You see? I told y'all. The doctor's gonna make sure.
So yeah, they asked me to go downstairs with them or with my supervisor and make a report.
After this incident, did plaintiff call you? Miss Ellis call you?
It was yes, it was a call transferred to my line. It was her on the other end of the call.
How long after the incident? How long after February 24 of 2018?
Maybe, I can't recall exactly, but at least within, I don't know, 3 months. It wasn't right after, but it wasn't too long after.
Can you tell us what the sum and substance of that conversation was?
Just kind of upset about what happened. She got fired. She couldn't believe that happened and wanted, I guess, to see if I can assist in any way since I was there. I pretty much replied as respectful as I could and just said, this is my place of work and I really can't have anything to do with this.
And was there any other thoughts that you had when she told you, did she tell you she was planning on suing Cardi B?
I don't remember word for word, but based off of our conversation, I assumed that was probably going to be one of her steps. But in my mind, I just was kind of shocked that she was calling based off of what took place. I figured, she was at fault, so that was surprising that she would call me.
Okay. Thank you. Those are all the questions I have for you.
All right.
And this is why they did not want her to get up on this stand. This is why Emani's lawyer didn't want her there.
Yes, Sean, thank you.
Let's see how much he's gonna annoy the hell out of us.
Thank you all for coming back. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Tiara Malcolm. When Miss Emani Ellis called you several months later and asked you to help her, what is the reason that you chose not to do so?
Well, main reason I didn't feel like she was in the right. I felt like based off of her position, working at the office, everything was handled unprofessionally, and going back and forth. No, she didn't work at our office, but clearly Cardi B was a patient going, she had a purpose at that building where she worked at. So I didn't feel, I don't know what I would help her with. I don't think if I told my truth, it would help her. So.
Were you aware that Miss Ellis was a security guard at your building?
Yes.
Do you understand that the security guard is supposed to go from floor to floor to make sure everything is safe? Are you aware of that?
I don't know the rules.
I'm sorry, what was your objection?
Irrelevant.
Assisting.
Had you ever seen Miss Ellis on other days aside from the date of the incident? And I will represent to you the date of the incident for purposes of all my questions will be February 24th of 2018.
I believe that was the first day I seen her there.
Okay. When you saw her, when you got to work, did you see her anywhere in the building?
No.
What time did you get to work?
On a Saturday, maybe around 8.
8 a.m.? Okay. And had you ever spoken to Miss Ellis before the date of the incident?
No.
Is there any reason why, when you would go to work at the 8920 building, Wilshire Boulevard building, for how long had you been working there before the date of the incident?
For about
Overall,
for about 7 years, just about.
And during those 7 years, did you see other security guards in the building?
Actually, relevant.
assisting.
And when Miss Ellis's attorneys asked you to cooperate and sign a declaration. Did you do that?
A form.
Not a form. Did you ever sign a declaration under penalty of perjury on August 26, 2025, which would be yesterday?
A declaration. Sorry, I'm not.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Sure.
Relevant to it?
60.
Did you give permission to the other side to sign a declaration under penalty of perjury in this case?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Have you ever signed any document related to this incident?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevant.
Sustained.
Did you make any type of formal complaint to the building about this incident?
She just testified to that.
When my supervisor wanted to make a complaint, since I was there, yeah, that's when I went downstairs with my supervisor.
And who did you make a complaint to?
Douglas Emmett, the property management management that managed the building.
Okay. And what was your complaint? What did you say?
They just wanted me to tell them what happened and the concern of the privacy of for our patients.
Are you a Cardi B fan?
I know her music. I guess I listen to her music. I listen to hip hop.
Okay. And you like her music, right?
Objection, relevance.
Yes?
Yeah, she's talented.
All right. Have you ever gone to any of her concerts?
No.
Have you ever, well, I withdraw that. Okay. And for purposes of the visit on Saturday, the doctor's office decided to close to give her a special appearance to see the doctor, correct?
Objection. Argument is it?
I withdraw the question. When Cardi B came to the office, the purpose of her coming to your office was to see Dr. Finke for medical care, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When you went outside into the hallway, the confrontation that you testified about was already occurring before you got there, correct?
Yes, that's what made me go outside.
All right. Do you know for about how long this confrontation was going on before you made your way outside?
I was sitting there waiting, so as soon as I heard the noise, it wasn't that seconds after was when I heard it, so I don't think it was going on that long.
Okay. Did Cardi B, while you were there, in any way touch Miss Ellis?
No.
Did Miss Ellis in any way touch Cardi B while you were there?
No.
When you got there, were they chest to chest? Were they touching chest to chest?
I couldn't really see Cardi B because she was kind of cornered with her back against the wall. I really just saw Miss Ellis in front of her, and that's what made me rush and get in between them.
Okay. And when you say you saw her back against the wall, how were you able to see her back from where you were standing?
Objection. This characterizes.
Were you assuming that? I withdraw the question. Were you assuming that Cardi B's back was up against the wall when you saw that?
No, I'm not assuming. I could see it because I literally looked down the hall when I opened the door.
And was Cardi B's back actually touching the wall or was close to the wall?
I don't know if it was touching her. It was close. So I didn't.
And you know that this incident happened 7.5 years ago, correct?
Yes,
And
that's
you
why I
remember all
don't
these-
remember if her back was touching or
Right.
inches away, but
Yeah.
I know it was very close to the wall.
Right. And it was a very long time ago, so how did you remember all these details? Did you write them down somewhere? Did you record it? Or is this just off of memory from 7.5 years ago?
I just remember, there's certain things I remember when I was 4. I just remember because it was a confrontation and I was sitting there ready to go because I had to drive all the way to Tarzana. And it was a story that I had to my sister coming back, like, you can't believe why I was late type of story.
Right.
So.
And your purpose of coming here is to help Cardi B or help Miss Ellis?
My purpose is to tell the truth.
Of course.
That's my purpose.
And when Miss Ellis or her attorney tried to reach out to you, you refused to speak with them, correct? But when Cardi B's attorneys spoke to you and reached out to you, you talked to them immediately and you signed a declaration for them.
First of all, let me stop this shit show real quick and jump in here. First of all, y'all knew this girl was not going to testify on y'all behalf, okay? Y'all knew it. And so y'all mad that she came and testified for Cardi. Now, not Miss Innocent, my baby ain't never had no fight, because that's what her mama said. Not my baby ain't had no fight, had Cardi B backed against the wall. My baby ain't never had no fight. My baby ain't never been aggressive with nobody. Not my baby is so innocent. She's a peacemaker. Not that baby. This got to be a different baby she's talking about. And this woman already testified as to why she was not going to come and testify on behalf of Emani, because she felt like Emani was wrong for what she did and felt like she was the aggressor. She was at work, so therefore she had an obligation to perform her duties at work, which did not include her getting aggressive with patients coming in and out of the building. So what had happened was they were open on a Saturday at 8 a.m. They cleared the office out so that Cardi could come in and have her appointment. It's already been testified that there were no other offices that were open at that time, and they were still open waiting for Cardi. The cameras, as far as cameras, because I'm seeing some of the comments, people are saying, I think the attorneys have the cameras. Cardi B already said that she had told her attorneys to go get the cameras. As soon as she found out she was being sued, she said, go get the cameras. The camera will show you that I didn't touch this girl. And so there was no cameras on the floor where she was at. Now, there may be cameras in the lobby. I don't know. But there was no cameras on the floor where she was. You guys got to remember also, this goes back to 2018. So it is very possible. And even if there were cameras, there is no guarantee that they still have that footage, because people only keep that for a little while. She was talking about her Hellcat. Who's Hellcat? Who got a Hellcat, girl?
On the spot, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
When you were there and you got in between the two of them, I want you to think of it like a hamburger bun. You're the hamburger and the two of them are the buns. How did you get in between them? Did you physically push them apart? Did they magically back up from one another? How did you get in between them? How?
Just like you said, it was 7 years ago. So I'm walking upset because of what I'm seeing, and that's just how I am when I see I mean, it's not like I see it all the time, but seeing what was going on, I just immediately, that's just what I did. I didn't really think about, I didn't really have a plan. That's just what I did to try to calm it down.
Okay, and Miss Ellis, who's sitting to my left, you heard her cursing at Cardi B on the date of the incident?
Yes.
You actually heard profanity.
I actually heard profanity.
Many different ones.
Yes.
How do you know it wasn't Cardi B that was using the profanity?
They have two different voices.
Okay. Was Cardi B using any profanities on the date of the incident?
Yes, she was upset.
Did she use profanity?
Profanity, yes.
F word,
curse words.
Bitch, F you, all that, correct?
Yes.
And you don't really know what happened before you got there, correct? You have no way of knowing.
I wasn't there before I got there.
So if there was any physical contact, whether it was spitting, scratching or cutting someone's face, You wouldn't know that because you weren't there during that time period before you got there, correct? Do you understand my question? Let me withdraw it. In the, let's just call it the 40 to 50 seconds while there was a confrontation. I'll give you that estimated time. During the 40 to 50 minutes of seconds when they had their confrontation, you would have no way of knowing what happened during that duration of time because you weren't there. Is that fair?
Yeah, I wasn't there. I only heard.
No, anything could have happened, right?
Objection, call for speculation.
Correct?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Emani Ellis could have hit Cardi B.
She wasn't there.
Okay,
So.
I withdraw it. When you,
is it just me, or is he's upset? He's handling her a lot differently than how he's been handling everybody else. Like, he's normally fumbling around and taking forever to ask his questions. He's being very, I don't want to say aggressive because he's not being as aggressive as he was with Cardi, but he is in a different tone and he's got a different pace with her. And his frustration has already been exposed by the fact that they reached out to her to testify for Emani, but yet she chose to come in and testify for Cardi B. He feels a way about that because he's a very tit for tat type of lawyer from what I'm seeing. It's like, oh, you gave them this, so you got to give me this. Oh, you let them do this, so I could do this. You didn't let me do this, but you let them do that. Like, that's the energy and the timing that he's giving to me right now. I have to say this. I really was expecting this to be a lot differently than what it's turning out to be. This man is in his feelings during this trial. That's what it gives to me. Passive aggressive.
saw Cardi B that day. You spent time with her, right? In your medical office, correct?
Not a lot of time, but I spent the time from taking her to her examiner, making sure she was okay, and once the last patient was checked in, I was out of there.
Okay. And how long did you spend with her?
Not that long, maybe a minute, if that.
When the patient went.
You mean when we went into the, just to make sure you're saying,
No.
when we went into the office, how long did I spend with her? Yeah, maybe
15 minutes, half an hour?
No, I was still ready to go. Maybe a minute.
Did you notice that she was wearing, do you notice that she had fingernails? Did you look at her fingernails?
I don't remember that.
Did you notice that Cardi B had long fingernails on the date of the incident? Did you see the size of Cardi B's fingernails on?
Bro, you just asked her if she noticed Cardi B's fingernails. She said she don't remember. Then you're going in to ask another question about the fingernails. She just told you she does not remember. Now you're asking her about the length, about the fingernails. Again, yo, this dude right here, can we hurry up and just dismiss this case because they've lost? They've lost. And I'm not saying that because I'm against Cardi or because I wanted to see, something happen to her. I'm saying it because he sucks as an attorney. Like, who the hell would hire him? I wouldn't even hire him for a slip and fall or a dog bite. I wouldn't, because this lawyer is very much like, he got his law degree off of Udemy. That's what it sounds like to me. Like, he went and took an online course and the school was shoddy and he didn't realize, let me shout out to Udemy. Let me not even discredit them because the International Association for Therapists, there's a lot of us that are on there. I don't have any courses up there, but there are a lot of good people that are on there teaching. So I don't want to disgrace them, but it just sounds like he took some like $50 a month course, or he paid somebody to take his studies, attend the class and pass the bar for him or something, because he is shot as a lawyer.
The date of the incident.
I don't remember her having or seeing her nails.
And have you ever seen her before? Does she wear long fingernails?
I don't know what she wears.
On the date of the incident, would you agree that because you did not look at her fingernails, you have no idea as to how long the fingernails were on the date of the incident? True?
Calls for speculation, nice notation.
Sustained.
When you said that you saw arms flying, you also testified a moment ago that you weren't sure whose arms were flying, correct?
Ms. Victor's testimony.
Overruled.
I believe I stated I was facing Miss Ellis. So Cardi B was behind me.
Right.
So I could only see the arms that were flying in front of me. I can't recall. She was behind me, so right. I think I would have felt something behind me.
Okay. So if Cardi B had taken a swing, you would not be able to see that?
Most likely I would. Oh, sorry.
See, I'm not talking about feeling. Would you agree that because Cardi B was behind...
Yo, this dude. Let me ask you. So the girl said she got hit in the head and stuff, right? Right. How in the hell is Cardi gonna swing from behind this girl and she not feel or see? Like, he's trying so hard to get somebody to agree with the narrative. It's not even funny. Like, he's trying to press and press and press and press. He's one of those people that if you get into an argument, if you're married to him and you're his wife, this is just my opinion and my observation of it. It doesn't mean that, anybody, you're entitled to feel how you feel, think how you think. But for me, it just gives that he's the type of person where if I'm your partner and I get into an argument with you, you're going to press me until I eventually crack and say what you want me to say. Like, I could have been running late because traffic, was backed up and there was a car accident. Well, he's going to insist that you were cheating, and he's going to keep pressing and pressing and pressing until you say something that gives him a loophole to jump through. Like, this is annoying. If his tactic is to be aggravating to whoever it is that he's questioning, he needs to change his tactic, because he even did this when his client was up there. And yes, Sam, I love Udemy as well. That's why I said, let me not do Udemy, okay? Shout out to Udemy. Hopefully y'all give me a sponsorship. Come on, come through sponsorships. Y'all make sure y'all are liking the video. Share it up, share it up. I don't care where you share it up. Hit that share button, please, and stay active in the chat so YouTube will start pushing the channel back into the algorithm. Please and thank you, guys. I really, really need y'all to just share. I don't care if you send it to yourself 15 times. Please just share it out, guys. Let's continue.
Behind you, if she took a swing without touching your body, you would not be able to see that. True?
This characterizes the testimony and is cultural speculation.
Overruled.
I didn't see her hands flying on the side of me.
I understand that. But again, I would like to know the answer to this question.
What was your question? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Of course. So the question is, because you were facing Emani Ellis, you have no idea what Cardi B was doing at that moment, right?
Objection.
So if Cardi B was...
She was pretty much like the back of this chair. That's how close she was to me.
I understand.
So I didn't feel anything or see any hands come from behind me.
Understood. But if Cardi B took a swing, because you were not facing her, and you were focusing on Emani Ellis, and you don't have eyes in
no,
the
I
back of your
didn't see
head,
her hands.
you would not be able to know what she was doing.
Right.
So if she took a swing, you wouldn't be able to know. Fair?
Okay, yeah.
No, girl, you should not have answered that question. Bloop, bloop, bum. He got you right there, because he was trying to get her to say that even though she's right there in the presence of them, she's right there in the middle of these two women, and Cardi is behind her, he's trying to get her to say that she wouldn't see what would have happened, that she wouldn't know if Cardi B took a swing. How would she not know if, and remember, he went back and said, not feel, see. Girl, think logically, because he's trying to play with you. If she swung from behind her, she would have seen Cardi's hands come from behind her. But she testified that when she got in between them, the only person's hands who were swinging was Emani's. So to me, I feel like if she got in the middle of them and put her back to Cardi B and she's protecting her, at that point in time, Cardi's hands probably would not have still been swinging. I don't know. Maybe she was still talking and doing this, but her hands weren't coming from behind where she could see it. This is so annoying. This guy is so freaking annoying. I know the jury is fed up with him. That's why I said he already.
As far as what would you characterize the injury to your forehead?
A cut. It was just bleeding a little bit.
It was bleeding?
Yes.
Okay. How did that cut get there? I withdraw the question. Did that scratch or cut or anything get there at the time of this incident?
Yes, it definitely wasn't there before I went outside.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to get into this. There's only 3 options, and you could add more if you want, but I'm going to give you 3. The cut came from you, the cut came from Ellis, or the cut came from Cardi B. Or make up your own. Where did the cut come from? And if you don't know, you can say, I don't know. Do you know?
It definitely didn't come from me.
Okay, so that's out. You got 2 more.
And
Ellis and Cardi B. Or
Cardi
your own.
was behind me. So the only assumption that I had was it was from Miss Ellis because she was facing me.
Okay, but did you ever see Miss Ellis take her fingers or her hand or any other object and cause damage to your head? Did you ever see that?
I seen hands trying to reach over me. So, like I said, the adrenaline and everything was going so fast. But being that she was in front of me and hands were going like this, that's the only realistic assumption I can have, is that that's why I got cut.
Okay. But you're assuming, correct?
Objection.
I think you're asking her to assume, counsel.
Are you assuming?
Your Honor, objection.
Yeah, why don't we move on?
How do you know that Cardi B's fingernail didn't cut your forehead?
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered.
Sustained.
She was behind me.
You don't need to answer.
Oh, sorry.
Did Dr. Finke see the cut to your forehead?
I believe so. His nurse is the one who pointed it out.
Did you receive any medical treatment for that cut?
No. I just put some alcohol, alcohol.
All right, so
swab.
you agree that something physical happened when the 3 of you were there because you got cut to your face. Is that fair? Something physical happened.
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
If I got cut, I guess so. I don't.
Okay. So would you agree that there was a physical fight?
No.
So you just got cut from the air?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
Did Miss Emani Ellis have any fingernails?
I don't remember if she had fingernails.
Was Emani Ellis angry at the time of the incident?
Yes.
Was Cardi B angry at the time of the incident?
Objection, Your Honor.
This is so redundant. Get this nigga out of here. I'm sorry. I had to say, get him up out of here. When this is done, you guys, I'm going to end because I need a break from this man.
Back to the hamburger question. Did you at any point use your hands to separate the 2 of them, Emani Ellis and Cardi B?
No.
So did you just squeeze yourself in? How did you get in there?
Asked and answered, Your
She answered that already. Be done. No further questions.
When you had the conversation with Miss Ellis on the phone, did you actually speak with her?
Duh.
You
On
did
the
meet-
phone, yes.
Yeah. And let me ask you, when you were on the telephone, did she tell you anything, Miss Ellis, when she was talking to you that day?
From what I can remember, just being upset about what happened, her no longer being employed there, and I don't remember the word for word.
Okay. So she, Miss Ellis, was basically asking you to assist her in some way to be her witness, correct? That was the purpose of the call?
Objection, calls for speculation. Purpose.
Did Miss Ellis's attorney contact you?
I don't remember that.
Did Miss Ellis ever come inside your office at any time between the date of the incident and today?
Objection relevant.
Sustained.
Do you know if Miss Ellis spoke with Dr. Finke at any point?
Objection relevant.
Sustained.
Next question.
As far as your background, do you have any professional degrees?
What does that have to do with anything?
I got my AA at West LA College. I'm a real estate agent. That's about it.
Good. And have you ever been convicted of a felony?
What does this have to do with anything?
And aside from Dr. Finke's office, were you working other places during that time period? Or was that your main job?
That was my main job.
What does
And
that
at this time, you no longer work there, correct?
Objection. Relevant.
And on the date of the incident, because Cardi B was your patient, you felt that it was necessary to go outside to bring her inside to help her get inside for the medical appointment, correct?
Objection relevant. Ask and answer.
Sustained.
I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank God.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, any questions from the jury? Oh, you have one? Okay, good.
Not go gadget arms. Are we done? Are we done with her? Okay, I believe we are done with her. Let me see. No, we're not done with her. She's still on the stand. Is she reading something?
All right, I think these questions are appropriate. Ma'am, when you did you actually close your office to maintain privacy for Cardi B?
Yes.
And when you do that, was it your custom and practice to also notify the building security?
I honestly don't know if that was done or not.
Did you normally do that, or were you?
That wasn't my task. No.
Okay. Do you recall the N-word coming out of Cardi B's mouth?
No.
Can you describe Cardi B's emotional state during and after the incident?
Upset, emotional, worried about the reason why she was there. I don't know if I'm sure. But.
You don't know the details?
No, I don't know
in terms of the medical issues? I mean, the testimony is that she was there for a pregnancy checkup.
Yeah, so just concerned about that and being upset about her privacy.
Did you notice whether Miss Ellis had a phone or a camera during the incident?
She had a phone in her hand.
She did have a phone in her hand?
Yes.
All right. Those are the questions that I think are appropriate. Any follow-up from defense?
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got to go back because how did we get here?
This time you no longer work there, correct?
No.
And
Okay, he said no further questions, right? So we got to see how we got here. Hold on, because how did we get here to where the judge is now asking the questions for the lawyer? Wait a minute, we can't make this up. So when they took the camera off the courtroom, the judge must have addressed this lawyer and told him to give him his remaining questions or something. Because he's going over the jury asked, okay, wait a minute. So the jury is asking questions. The jury had to ask questions?
Right, I think these questions are appropriate. Ma'am, when you camera during the incident, I want to resume the direct of Ms. Cardi.
Okay, I thought we was getting ready to get out of here. Because honestly, this is not doing me no.
So that was a 776 cross to announce the defense.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
We want to resume to take the stand, ma'am?
Oh, okay. Jesus. We've all.
I think we're all ready for a recess, that's all.
I'm trying to be nosy, y'all, because y'all know there's a rumor out there, right?
All right, you're reminded you're still under oath?
Yes.
All right.
There's a baby bump. Hold on. Is that a baby bump? Y'all. Hold on. Is that a baby bump? Hold on. Is that a baby bump? Wait a minute. I know we're not supposed to be, we're supposed to be looking at something else, but hold on.
All right, you're reminded you're
Is that a baby bump?
still under oath?
Yes.
All right.
Am I tripping? Do y'all see it? Wait a minute. Let me get me off the damn screen. Hold on. Let me get me. Let me move me. I just moved out the way. It looks questionable, right? It's questionable. I did. You late. Oh no, I'm delayed. Your comments are delayed to me. That's the rumor, that Cardi is allegedly pregnant by Offset and he wants a DNA test. Yeah, but she's been denying that she was pregnant. Now, when she did that little thing for imaginary players in that black bathing suit with the fur, I was looking and I was like, it look a little baby bumpish there. Or is she just not sucking her stomach in? Like, could that be baby bump pudge, like from the last pregnancy, and she just ain't got no waist trainer on or nothing? I don't know. All right, let's go back to minding our business the way that we was minding our business, because we ain't got no business being in her business like that anyway.
Counsel?
Nah, that don't look like no outfit, not flat.
He passed the question.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
I apologize.
See,
Okay, then
I was
it is your
right.
turn.
Your Honor, I'm going to go beyond the scope.
We already discussed that. He was lodging objections, but you're going to be asking questions? Is that the plan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Ms. Moore is going to be asking the questions,
All right.
and the request is to...
No, we discussed that you can go beyond the scope. Just typically, if it's your witness, you're doing the objections, okay? I'll let it go this time. Go ahead, Ms. Moore.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Cardi, can you tell us how you got into the music industry?
Objection, relevance.
For what?
How I got into the music industry? Well, I became like a social media personality, and I had a manager at the time, and he always noticed that like I will always like do songs my way, like my wording. And he was like, "You're really witty and you're really quick. You should try making music." And I was like, all my friends do music. If they make it, I just think I'm gonna make it.
Question. Do y'all really want to continue with this? Because the views ain't viewing right now. For me, the views ain't viewing. If you're a member, we're supposed to be live with Wicked Wednesday. We are 42 minutes late for Wicked Wednesday. I guess we could go. Let's see how long Cardi stays on the stand, because we've been on here for 3 hours, you guys. 3 hours. She's on the stand. Okay. Let me see. You can't see what? Oh, you must be back in the video. You're late. Cardi is pregnant by Stefan. No, she was saying that the thing, it's not a matter of being late. It's a matter of her saying that she wasn't. It being denied. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? How she get into the music? This is what I'm saying. Like, this doesn't make sense. Oh, Nino, I never left. You on what I'm on right now? I mean, we could finish up Cardi, but then I'm getting off. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, I'm not covering no more of this trial. Period. I'm not covering no more of this trial till we get down to verdict. Because at the end of the day, I can't do that lawyer no more. If he gets up to cross-examine her, I'm ending the live stream with watching it. We gonna sum it up and get out of here, because I can't do no more of him. I've reached my max for the day. I've reached my max.
Just pull the microphone a little bit more towards yours and sit one in front of it.
Okay. So I was just like, if my friends haven't made it yet, what makes you think I'm gonna make it? And he was like, just try it. It won't hurt you to try. So I tried it, and I really enjoyed like listening to like the end results. It's like almost like cooking for me. Like I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I could cook, but I like the end results. Like I did pretty good. And that's how I got into music.
Were you doing any television?
Yes. Well, now when he suggested that like you should try to do music.
But later, were you doing any television?
Yes.
What type of TV? show?
Reality TV.
Reality. What show was it?
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop. Where? Love and Hip Hop.
Objection, relevance.
Overruled, but please move it along.
Yep. When did you release your first mixtape?
Objection, relevance.
Yeah, so I'll give you some some background.
I don't know. I'm confused. Who's questioning her?
Cardi, do you have a record deal?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
With who?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
Atlantic Records.
Do you have any platinum certified songs?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
Yes.
Do you have any Grammy awards?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled. Counsel, you asked her about her siblings, you asked her about her birthday, you asked her a number of questions.
Sure, happy to move on.
So
happy, Your Honor, thank you.
All right.
Cardi, why did you want to keep your pregnancy a secret?
I wanted to keep my pregnancy a secret because I just had a hit record. I haven't had my album out. And everybody that I worked with, they were very scared. You know, like I finally made it. And like people that like been in the industry also for like a while, it was like, I don't know if anybody has ever, a female rapper has ever came out pregnant on their freshman year without an album, just 1 or 2, 3 records. So I was very nervous.
Okay.
I was also kind of like, even though I was on TV, when I first had my first big record, Bodak Yellow, I was really like getting used to big fame, bigger stages and stuff. So I was just so worried about overwhelmed with what everybody was like saying and thinking, and I felt like I was just letting a lot of people down. But
And when you were face to face with Mrs. Ellis, did you ever threaten to get her fired?
No.
And I want to be very, very clear. Did you ever spit on Mrs. Ellis?
No.
Did you ever call Miss Ellis the N-word? Apologies.
No.
Cardi, where were you living in 2018?
In 2018, I was living in between New Jersey and Atlanta.
Where were your regular OBGYN doctors?
Reaction relevance?
What?
Why were you in LA the week of February 24th?
I was doing NBA All-Star Weekend, and I just had like a whole bunch of promotional things to do out here in California.
Was part of your work, did you have to attend an NBA game?
Yes.
Yesterday, plaintiff's counsel asked you some questions about your hair. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Here we go.
And one of the questions he asked you was, on the date of the incident, did you have black hair, blonde hair, or different color hair? Do you remember him asking you that?
Yes.
Do you remember how you responded?
I don't know. I really don't remember what color hair I had.
Your Honor, I'd like to show the witness some photographs, please.
Can you identify?
Can you show them to counsel first
Of course.
and provide a copy?
So at the end of the day, that's how she's able to remember what her nails look like, because she was in LA for All-Star Weekend. And so there's photographs of her from that time frame where she's able to look back and tell what her nails were looking like. That makes sense.
Yes, I have one for you right now.
But we said that yesterday. There's probably photos somewhere.
Are these pre-marked?
No, I think it's for refresh your memory.
Yes.
Okay. You want to just identify the next in order?
Yes, that's fine, Your Honor. Thank you. Which I think is
232.
And this is a photograph of who?
I'm sorry. Counsel, it's her direction. She can identify it for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
232?
Are you going to put this in front of you?
But I do feel like clarifying what her hair color was is kind of unnecessary.
Cardi, can you please look at this photograph and tell me, do you recognize this?
Yes.
What is this photograph?
That is me out here in LA at a All-Star Weekend NBA game.
And does this picture refresh your recollection about what your hair color was that week?
Yes.
What color was it?
I'll say like a ashy, dirty blonde.
Can you see your nails in that photo?
Yes.
And were you wearing acrylic nails or some other type?
Acrylic.
And I think you testified yesterday that acrylic nails can last you up to 2 weeks. Is that right?
Yes.
Are those the nails you had the entire time you were in LA?
Yes.
How would you describe those nails looking at them in the photo?
I'll say, to my taste, they're like kind of short. They're square, they boxy. They have like stones, flat rhinestones in the middle. They orangey.
I'm sorry, did you say the flat rhinestones were in the middle?
Yeah.
And how long would you estimate I know you said you feel like they were short, but could you estimate how long you feel like they were?
Like an inch, maybe less.
Some relevance.
Inch or so.
And what shape are they?
They like coffin square.
Are those the nails you were wearing on the date of the incident?
Yes.
Hey, Afia.
Your Honor, I'd like to move this into evidence and publish it for the jury.
No.
Okay, do we get to see soon? We're getting to see you guys.
Cardi, do you remember, did you get your nails done before you came to LA or after?
It's most likely before LA.
Okay. But they were the same nails the whole time you were here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is that meme of her eating the popcorn. That's my favorite meme of them all. A little gify of her sitting there eating the popcorn. Like, that's my favorite meme. Clock it. Okay.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
All right. Read all right.
Yeah, we don't get to see a close-up on the nails, though. Could we zoom in on the nails? Maybe? And what if she didn't have her wig on when
So
she went
the
to doctor? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
photograph that we're looking at there, what date was the photograph taken?
Oh, my God.
I'm not sure the date, but I know it was that weekend of All Stars and stuff.
Okay. And what time of day did this photograph, what time of day was it taken? Was it morning, afternoon, evening?
No. Thank you.
It had to be like around like a 6 p.m. like whatever time like game start. It really depends. Like that week, it was just, I'm not sure, but it wasn't like a night. It was like probably in the afternoon or something.
And when you
I want to end it.
when you go out at night, do you change your clothing and fix yourself up to prepare for the evening?
Objection. 16.
Were you dressed this exact way when you saw Dr. Finke on the date of the incident?
No.
So you changed your clothing completely different than this, correct?
Yes.
I needed that.
Could you have also changed your nails?
Objection, calls for speculation.
Overruled.
No. It's not that easy to change acrylic nails.
Exactly.
But you told us before that it would take about 2 hours to do that, correct?
Yes. But I know for a fact, I mean, if you could track down that whole week, I had these nails on for sure.
Yeah. Your Honor, I would want to zoom in the photograph just to show the nails better than what we can see.
Can we do that?
I really am, because it's unfair to y'all that are actually sticking with, covering this. I should have did this on Bar and Crime. That's what I should have did. I should have did this on Bar and Crime. I won't do this over here anymore. So make sure y'all are subscribed to Bar and Crime. If we're going to cover a trial, then we're going to cover it over there on Bar and Crime. So Goal, Uniquely, one of y'all, can y'all drop the Bar and Crime link in the chat for me, please? Y'all make sure y'all are subbed up over there. There's no content over there at all whatsoever. But I think this should have been over there because, baby, maybe I'll clip it up and put the clips over there. I don't know. But he's really irritating me so bad. I'm 2 seconds for taking my ponytail out. I'm not going to cut it off because y'all are enjoying. And I know if I cut it off, then at least there's nobody like, at least here we know each other for the most part and we can chat in the chat. And then I'm going to pop in and I'm going to say some stuff and y'all are probably enjoying my face facing or me having a fit over here and all of that. That's probably making it a little entertaining for y'all. But yeah, I'm really trying with him. I'm really trying because I just don't understand this lawyer. I don't. And it's like, I'm really curious as to how the jury is responding to this guy. But anyway, he's going to zoom in on the nails. We're going to see what the nails look like and all of that because we are still stuck on these nails. Let's go, guys.
With a focus on the left hand or right hand.
Well, that works.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Can we see?
So if we look at that, that's your right hand, correct?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
And if you wanted to scratch someone with those nails and cause them to have a cut to their face, you could do it with those nails, can't you?
First of all, I would not consider those to be coffin square. Those to me are rounded square nails. You could actually see that the edges are rounded. These would be considered coffin square because they go short, like they get smaller as they go to the tip. So this would be a coffin square nail. Okay? Listen. Those nails, she says she had flat rhinestones. So on the thumb, they look flat. They look a little 3D-ish on the middle finger or something like that. I don't know. But this man, if I'm going to scratch you, I'm not going to scratch you like this. You scratch like this, not like this. Oh, my God.
The nails that we see in this photograph, are they sharp in your opinion?
Objection.
No. Let me move myself.
Well, it's referring to the photograph now.
No, they are not sharp at all. Those are not sharp nails.
At all.
Now, you heard a witness, Tiara Malcolm, a few moments ago in the last 15, 20 minutes. She testified that she also had a cut to her face. Do you remember hearing that in court?
Yes.
So how did she get the cut on her face? If you know. How do you,
Objection.
if you know?
Speculation.
It wouldn't be for me.
Is it possible that when you were reaching over, you cut her face?
Objection.
Assisting.
And the rhinestones that you see there, you consider those to be flat?
Yes.
And you considered yourself to be a freshman in 2018. Does that mean you just started your career in music and rapping and all that?
Yes.
So before 2018, you were not a rapper?
I was.
When did you first start?
I first started rapping in 2016, but I became a superstar for rapping in 2017.
Okay.
So, just being blessed then. So,
all right.
I don't know how many days this trial is, but what I'm telling y'all right now, I am not covering this trial. Not a nutter. I will. She said, I love you, but I can't take this his ass no more. See? This is how I feel. That is a possibility that someone was scratched during the yelling and arm swinging. It is a possibility. The thing is, though, now he's trying to say, what he's trying to say right now is that Cardi, let me tell you how he's setting it up. Cardi scratched both of them. That's what he's trying to set up.
Why was it, aside from what you've told us, that you feel being a freshman and being pregnant, the two didn't match? Was there any other reason aside from that you wanted to keep your pregnancy a secret?
Assisting.
Earlier, you testified that when you went to the doctor's office on the date of the incident, you wanted to keep your pregnancy a secret, correct?
Yes.
And the reason you wanted to keep it a secret was because you were a rapper, correct?
Sustained.
Why did you want to keep your pregnancy a secret?
Oh my God.
My career.
He answered this.
I didn't tell my parents yet. I was just very overwhelmed.
And when you thought that your secret was being violated, it made you angry, correct?
Objection, argumentative, mischaracterizes testimony, lacks foundation.
Overruled.
You can
Yes, I feel like my privacy was completely being violated. I wouldn't want to be anything that had to do with my medical records or anything. Even if I do cosmetic surgery, I don't want people to be in anything that has to do with medical in your business. It's just
An invasion of privacy.
especially something that is so sacred as your pregnancy is yours.
And you would do anything to protect that privacy, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
And aside from your assumption that you were being recorded by Miss Emani Ellis, was there any other assumptions that you had at the time of the incident?
Objection, argumentative, mischaracterizes the testimony.
Sustained.
You had a belief, a state of mind, that Emani Ellis was recording you at the time of the incident, correct?
Objection, outside the scope of redirect. We had
Sustained.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank
All right.
Jesus.
Any redirect? All right. Any questions from the jury? I'm not seeing any hands. All right. You can step down then.
Oh.
All right. I think we're not going to have another witness before lunch. Or I'm sorry. Does plaintiff have another witness for after lunch?
We do not, Your Honor.
All right. Does plaintiff rest?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you to the Lord up above. Thank the Lord. We have made it through. Why my eyebrow look like that, Jesus? I don't ever want to see another trial with his lawyers at that trial, ever. Do you hear me? Ever. We have established that Cardi B did not have sharp enough nails to be able to scratch this woman. Not only that, we now have a witness that is saying that she was scratched by Emani and that Imani's hands were going. The case is done. It's a done deal. It's dismissed. I don't want to hear nothing else about it till we get to I don't even think the jury is going to deliberate. I think the jury is going to be like, Your Honor, we've already come to a verdict. We came to a verdict on the third day of trial. We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. Because let's say, even if it did happen the way that this girl is saying that it happened, her lawyer is not doing a very good job. He's stuck on specific details, particular details, trying to prove the case for Emani. You're asking for perjury from people when there's no perjury there. So it's like you just really wasted everybody's time. I came on here because it's Cardi, and I was just like, okay, my people are asking me to do the Cardi thing. I guess you could say this is a labor of love. It is a labor of love for y'all because this right here, baby, 3 hours, 3 freaking hours of time listening to this man fumble the bag. Literally and figuratively, he fumbled the bag. Anyway, if you are a member, Wicked Wednesday will now be moved to tomorrow. I was going to come back live, but I'm not coming back live today. I had a couple things to talk about. I'll hold it till tomorrow. But this right here is a waste. It's a waste. So we're back tomorrow for 10 and 10 here at the bar. Make sure you guys are subscribed to all the channels because stuff like this will be going over on Bar and Crime. We're not doing this here. We're not doing this here. I need a drink. And I ain't got no Henny. I don't have no Henny. But what I do have, let me pull it out. I don't want to wake up Milo. Malo's sleeping. Damn it, I can't even get to it. I got me a bottle of whiskey. Okay. Oh, the top is not even on going. I'm finna take me. Look. That's me a nice little mug it came with. Salud. Baby. Ain't no way. This is the worst case I've ever seen in my life. The absolute worst. I would have had a mannequin wearing those same nails and tried to scratch his dumb ass. Do you hear me? This was the worst defense plaintiff, whatever the hell you want to call. This was the worst attorney I have seen to date. Child, y'all that been here all day, thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in. I don't know what's coming in this next session or who's calling what and what to what to what. I don't know. I don't even care what anybody else got to say. I don't feel like this girl has won her case. I don't feel like her attorney is capable of proving her case. He has already irritated the judge, and I know he has irritated the jury. And for the jury to still have questions after the fact for the Miss Malcolm lady, that means that he didn't hit the mark with her. You so worried about stuff she already answered, asking the same question 3-4 times back to back, and the objection was already sustained. Anyway, thank y'all for sitting with me and tapping in and tuning in and watching this portion of programming. We will be back on Bar and Crime. When the verdict comes out, we will make sure that we are there because we already know what's going to happen. We already know how it's going to be found. All right. Matter of fact, members, I think later on we might do Wicked Wednesday later on this evening. I got some press box stuff that I need to go cover and handle, and I'm about to go cover and handle that. This stressed me out so bad. I need a nap though. But in the meantime and in between time, y'all go touch some grass and get this negativity off your ass and vibe high so the bullshit don't stick. And I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Peace, everybody.